back on the internet.
What's going on here? We've been away for a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
What was it? 3 years ago? The last time we were on Twitch?
It's got to. Yeah, well, it's at least 2 years. I know that for a fact.
Definitely, yeah. It was a while ago. What was the last time? What game were we playing? It was was it Zombie Army Trilogy?
No.
Or was it the Resident Evils?
It was probably Resi 5. I mean, we went through the zombie armies. We did that Strange Brigade. That was a really cool game.
I love Strange Brigade.
And
did they do DLC for that?
Yeah, and I think we did it all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no more.
No,
we
did everything. We did everything.
Yeah.
And I think it was
Dan's it. Oh,
Dan.
Hi there, Dan. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. You're officially the first person to come back and watch us.
And it's a Dan.
It's a Dan.
And then it was a lot of Resident Evil 5.
And we're about to continue that by playing Resident Evil 1. So.
We do play other games.
Honest. But yeah, today it's we just thought. Well, Jay's you're off, aren't you? Soon.
Yes.
You're going. Tell the viewers where you're going.
I'm going to Japan.
Right.
Yeah, I got a lovely 3 weeks in Japan. I'll go next week. So. Odd timing to come back.
Yeah. But don't worry. While Jay's away, I've got a few things that I'm going to play too. Been sat here waiting for years.
J-Pan. I like it.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, so, and me and Nikita are going to meet Jay out in Japan, in Tokyo for the last week, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Mog on tour.
Oh, yeah. Jet setters, look at us.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. Okay, so let's just get on with Resident Evil then.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we're here for. So, swap to the old game there. There we go. Resident Evil. Classic. Playing it on the Gamecube version as well.
Yeah, the
official.
The proper,
the proper way to play.
Yeah. The original of the remake.
And we're going to do Joe. Now, the last couple of times you played through this game.
Yes.
You played as Jill.
Yes.
But you've got the bad ending.
No, I went...
The semi-bad good ending?
I got the good ending, yeah. I didn't get the perfect ending.
Yeah.
I didn't get the bad ending. I got the,
Gamecube.
Sorry, that took us way too long.
Gamecube. Sorry, my monitor's quite far away. It's hard to read. Yeah, you'll stop. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's going to take me.
We were saying about the different endings I've been getting.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you got
Why am I watching this?
The semi-good bad ending. Oh, and I was going to ask Dan, as you're in, kindly just let us know if the volume level's okay. Like, make sure we're not too overpowering and the game's too quiet. Like, you know the thing. I feel like I set it up right, but it's me we're talking about, so it's probably all wrong. Yeah. I could do a what's in my cup.
You could.
What's in my cup? We don't have the cutaway anymore.
No.
I don't know what happened to that.
It probably still exists somewhere.
It does on the older streams.
Yeah.
So, like, when you like play this, do you have like in your head like a visualization of like everything you're going to do in what order you're going to do it, or is it more a case of like you're just kind of like running through a sequence?
Yeah, I don't know. It's there's not much ever going on in my head. Let's be honest, but it's become second nature now.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, you played it that many times.
Yeah, I know the route I take. It's not the quickest. I'm not the fastest speedrunner. Like, it's a very casual speedrun.
That's fine. It's a quick run.
Yeah.
It's not a speed run. It's a quick run.
It's a quick run. Yeah, because I'm no good at doing like all the zombie dodging and all that sort of stuff that you see like the professional speedrunners do.
Yeah, I like it's a little bit. I don't know. Is it because in this one, do the zombies have like set patterns? Because I know in Resident Evil 2 they're always in set patterns.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly. Want to know something terrible? I've never played the GameCube version of this. That is terrible.
Wow.
But it's okay. But does that mean you've played the updated PlayStation version of it? Or just not at all? Because that would be very bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the other versions are more of the same.
Yeah, I mean, I like the PlayStation version because obviously the PlayStation 1 took it widescreen.
Yeah.
But then obviously taking it widescreen, it cropped it a bit, but then they added the camera that kind of moved
just
slightly
like,
and pans.
Only subtle camera movements, but it did a really good job, yeah.
I really liked what they did with it. Just the OG and director's cut. Old school.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
So you've never played the
updated
make?
Yeah. The director's cut's fun though. That is a good one. Like if you play the rearrange mode and you get like it increases like the percentage chance to get a headshot by like an obscene amount, but it also puts like double the amount of zombies in the game as well.
Yeah.
You know the room with the shotgun in it, with the ceiling room.
Oh yeah, the ceiling room. Yeah.
In the director's cut, there's like 8 zombies in it.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Have you not played the original?
A long time ago.
Yeah, the arrange mode in that, it's got like 8 zombies in that one room. It's mad. No, played 2 and 3 remakes. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't like the third one. I liked it because they cut some stuff out. They cut the clock tower out, and I don't know. I always felt the clock tower bit was a bit like kind of just a bit of fluff, a bit of filler.
Yeah.
In the original, and same with the park. You know, there was that big worm boss in the park. They cut that out of the new one, and I think like that boss was kind of like, it's just a big worm, innit?
I mean, a lot of people complain because it was short as well, but the original Resident Evil 3 was short.
It was. I remember buying Resident Evil 3 in, I think it was Electronics Boutique at the time.
Wow.
Yes, long ago, and I bought it, and I completed it like on the same day. And I'm like, after coming like off from playing Resident Evil 2. You got like 2 discs of content, and like 2 different character scenarios and stuff, and like finished 3 within like a few hours. I think the first time I played that, I beat it in like 6 hours, and now I can do it like in about an hour. It's like super short, but I took it back. I took it back to EB on the same day, and got my money back.
Wow.
Yeah. Traded it for something else because I was like, it's too short. But now I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And when it came out again on the GameCube, I bought it again and I played it again. And I was like, you know what, this one's not so bad. So, right, where you going now?
So I've just got the sword key.
The sword key.
Yeah.
And that opens
the sword doors.
Of course it does.
So now I can go to the right-hand side of the mansion. So I'm heading to like the first save room.
Okay.
And
are you gonna save though?
Or
are you gonna do like a cheeky safety save? Like
I'll probably
when you get further.
Yeah, I'll do a cheeky safety save later. I think I'll
just in case. I mean, it'd be a very sad thing if we like, first stream back and just randomly
die. Yeah, without No, there's
like an hour and a half in.
And I'm hopefully not gonna jinx myself in this playthrough, but there's only ever one place in this game where I will die. If I'm ever going to die on the game, it's the Lisa Trevor fight. Just because sometimes
you think you've got enough time to push the thing, and then like she catches up.
Yeah, she hits me off. But sometimes you can get really lucky in that fight, and Barry can kind of shoot her and keep her distracted enough that you can just run and push all 4 pillars off. But the past couple of times I've ran it, I have not been that lucky.
No. Well, let's hope today's different, huh? Oh, speaking of which, have you heard that they're doing another Resident Evil movie? Yeah. I know.
Which one they butcher in this time?
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, really? Oh.
Main character is...
Well, the main character's Rebecca Chambers.
Yeah, and Billy Cohen.
Yeah, Billy Cohen.
So
is it still them?
Billy Cohen's in it.
Okay.
They've removed Rebecca Chambers completely.
That's the whole point of that game.
Yeah, it's like... And I forget. There's some other terrible details about the film as well, but it's yeah. It looks set to be even more annoying than the Welcome to Raccoon City or whatever the
Which
hell
I've still not seen.
Don't watch it. Just don't. There was a while back when I said, Jay, you know what? You should just watch it because it's so bad you'll laugh at it. But
yeah.
I feel like you should just save yourself the pain
Yeah.
of wondering why they put Jill, Valentine, and Wesker in a relationship together.
Me. That baffles me.
And why Leon is a dark-haired, like long hair Hispanic guy. Like the guy that plays him would have been like perfect to play Carlos.
Yeah.
Like, but he's a stoner, and he's like the comic relief in the film.
Really?
Yeah. Leon, comic relief.
Yeah, he was
stoner. Does that sound like Leon?
No, he was super serious cop, like wasn't he?
Yeah,
like,
squeaky clean rookie cop. Nope, not in that film.
Well,
it was so bad. Yeah, this is the room. The room that has 20 billion zombies in it in the director's cut.
Yeah, I've not played the original, or even the director's cut for a long time, and I've always wanted to learn how to run that one as well.
You know what my favourite part of that game is? The original one. It's when spoilers. Enrico Marini gets shot.
Oh yeah.
Because you just hear this bang, and he just goes, "Huh!" Seriously, go and watch the clip. Come back. We'll wait. It's fine. This is just Enrico Marini getting shot in the original. Huh?
Yeah, all the voice acting in the first game wasn't great, was it?
No, it was fantastic. It's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
You know? Like, some of the lines from Resident Evil, like the original, are quoted so much.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Jill Sandwich, I mean, that's like one of those phrases that's just ingrained in the gaming industry.
They changed it for this one.
Did they?
Yeah, 'cause he doesn't say Jill Sandwich.
What does he say?
He says, any longer and you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So they kind of like paid homage to the line, but then ditched it at the last second. Yeah,
this guy's not going down.
He's not, is he? He wants some Jill Sandwich.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jill Sandwich, other references that Capcom have made. Man, this guy's just... I mean, I suppose now you're done. Had enough?
Now you've had enough.
Yeah, you were almost a Jill baguette. Yeah, other references to Jill sandwiches, of course, in Dead Rising.
Yeah.
There was the Jill sandwich shop in the Willamette shopping mall, which is great. Have you been tempted to play the... Oh, that looks like a good positioning for a double zombie burn if he stays deaded.
Yeah, he's down. I think I got it.
Have you been tempted to get the remake?
No, to be honest. Yeah, what do they call it? Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster.
Yeah.
Because it's DRDR.
Yeah.
Like, they really worked hard to get that.
They love that.
No, I mean, to be honest, I completely forgot again that it was coming out until I saw some of the reviews drop the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And how are the reviews?
I think they kind of... From what I've read, it's more of the same.
Yeah.
But it's catering more for new players rather than people that have played the original.
So it's made it easier?
Yeah, because they've given you the option now to you can save anywhere.
Oh, well, that seems like a cheat.
Yeah.
I remember the absolute ball-clenching times when I was limping to a save room, like going, please don't die, please don't die, please don't... Yeah.
Yeah.
Then now you can save it anywhere.
Yeah.
Or is that just like a mode, though? Like, can you still play it originally as it was intended?
I don't know. I don't know. I've not really looked into it too much.
I know they've changed a lot of the dialogue. Like, some of the maniacs... I don't think you can call them maniacs now, either.
Right.
I think they changed it. Or wait, am I getting it wrong? I think they've called them maniacs now, whereas before they were called psychopaths.
Okay.
And you can't call them psychopaths now because it's a real condition. I don't think maniac is recognised as an actual psychological condition, but a psychopath is. So they're like, oh, we can't do that anymore. It's not politically correct. you know, it's going to be offensive to all the other psychopaths out there. Sorry. And they changed, you know, in the shopping mall, in the shop, like the shopping mart, you know, the grocery bit, it was run by that guy that was like an ex-Vietnam
I remember.
kind of war veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said a lot of like very like you know, stuff. So yeah, they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to change all that. I don't know what they changed it to, but they definitely changed it.
Can we get the double burn?
You get the double burn, the double zombo burn.
No.
No.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. I don't know. The other one's legs didn't go up.
No,
No, they're crispy.
They both look crispy.
Crispy cream. Oh, donuts.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
How many times can you refill your thingy?
3 full times, I think.
Okay. So what if you got like one? You know, like you've got one in there now.
Yeah.
If you filled it up now, would that use up like like one of the? You know what I mean? Like, would you get more refills if you not used as many?
If you emptied it.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Never tested it. I don't think so. I think each full kerosene will give you 5 burns.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
As in, like, not the canteen, the tub.
Yeah, the actual big tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the little canteen I carry around gives you 2, and then you can refill another 5. I think.
You think?
Yeah, I've never really counted.
No, it's one of those things, isn't it? I know there's an exploit in this one, isn't there? Where you can get like infinite ammo by doing some item manipulation with the grenades or
doing
something.
some wizardry with having grenades at a certain point in the
item
slots, and I can't remember exactly how you. I mean, I remember doing it back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, like that was back in the day where you know you had to like actually figure cheats out rather than get your credit card out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want infinite ammo? That'll be £5, please. What?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of gaming industry bad things that happened, can we talk a little bit about Concord?
Oh, I mean, we may as well. I don't think anyone else is.
No. Well, okay. We know it's been taken off and it's gone. The director or the creative lead, I forget which one it is. I think it's, or is that's the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think. Oh, it's the head of the studio, isn't it?
Yeah, he's stepped down.
Yeah.
So he's gone. The game's gone. Sony spent a jastrillaboo billion amount of money on it. Do you think they're just gonna sweep it aside and not bring it back?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think they will. What did you do that? Were you like counting steps?
No, I was just hitting the aim until she turned around.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were doing something fancy.
Yeah.
Like, if I take 2 tiny steps backwards and spin around, I can get him with a one shot. I don't know how your speed running mind works. Where's the collar?
It's there.
It's there. That's weird.
Yeah, I can't pick it up anyway. I just realised I haven't.
Oh, no!
It's fine. I always forget. I think as soon as I do this, I can drop the dog whistle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I gotta come back in.
You gotta come back
but
in. Yeah.
I always forget to have 2 spaces free because when you come back this way, you meet Barry and he gives you the acid showers.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I messed up. That's my first fuck up.
I'll let it go. We'll let it go. I mean, it's like, you know, you're concentrating. I'm talking to you about Concord. You know, I'm distracting you. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah, Concord. What, is it going to come back, or do you think they're just going to ditch it? They got a state of play tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how much Concord gets mentioned then.
I don't know. But yeah, I guess it's just a real shame that it didn't get more love. But then it's like, well, there wasn't much to love about it, was there? It was like,
I think that was the headshot.
Was it?
I always get the headshot off screen there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every single time.
Nice. I'll take that. I'll get this one as well. Headshot. 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 Head.
I mean, every single one of those was a headshot. But...
Yeah, but not the right kind of headshot.
He's dead. It's the same result.
Yes. He's either dead or he's very calm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was dead to begin with, but he's even more dead now.
Toasty.
Burn this guy down here as well.
Dropping bodies everywhere.
Okay, and then I'll go refill. I'm trying to think. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Well, now we're stuck in this corner.
I can't remember if you ever told me or if you said, does the fire actually injure you?
I think it does.
Okay. I kind of want you to test it. Just like light one up and just stand there and see if it burns you.
Yeah, just see if I do start taking damage. I mean, it hits you because the character reacts to it.
Oh, okay, but you don't know if it actually does damage.
I'm going to assume it does.
I suppose, because like...
Fire bad.
Yeah, I don't think they would have bothered to go through the trouble to code fire being different to any other kind of damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, does this thing damage you? Yes. If so, take off this amount of, this amount of HP. Yeah, they wouldn't have like a specific thing in the game. It's like, but if it's fire, it's fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to assume it does.
I still want you to test it, though.
We can go at some point.
Dead.
Yeah.
You died.
That's it,
No!
yeah, game over. It's like, oh, well, there you go.
Jill's flammable.
Yeah. Who knew?
It's a Jill toasted sandwich.
Yeah. Jill toasty.
Mm. What would be in a Jill toasty? Well, it's got to have cheese in it.
Yeah, it's not a toasty without cheese, is it?
I don't know. Do you think Jill's a ham and cheese kind of girl? Maybe some chicken. I don't know. What do you think she'd have in there?
I mean, the classic toasty is ham and cheese, isn't it? But will I class Jill as a classic?
I think Barry's more of a ham and cheese kind of guy.
You reckon? No, I put Barry as something of like I don't know, some like chicken or
chicken and chips.
Yeah.
Toasty. Chicken, okay. What about Wesker? That fucker would have an avocado in there.
Oh.
Avocado and bacon. That's definitely Adam Wesker. Barry is beef. 100%. Yeah. Chris Redfield. What would he have in a toasty? Jam.
Protein.
Yeah. Well, he's got to punch those boulders, you know. Yeah, the guy's built like an absolute barn door, isn't he? Yeah, he's definitely going to have some whey protein in there.
Yeah. Now, I came across the thumbnail that you did for our Resident Evil 5 playthrough.
Was it? Is that the one where you're clasping his bicep?
Yeah, I was like...
Oh, yeah, that was a funny one.
Yeah.
Who else is in that? Rebecca Chambers. What would she have in a toasty? Sorry, this is going off on a very weird tangent, but
it is. I sort of want a toasty now.
I know, right? I'll have to dig the toasty maker out of the back of the cupboard. You know, you've all got one somewhere. Rebecca Chambers would have turkey. I think she'd be a turkey. Turkey girl. Or actually, I don't know. It might say in the character bios if some of them are like vegetarian. I don't know if she's vegetarian or not.
Good point.
They did go into quite a lot of detail. I'm going to Google it.
Is Rebecca Chambers?
Well, no. We'll ask ChatGPT, shall we? We'll just say which of the Resident Evil cast members. Oh wait, no. Yeah, characters, because otherwise it might pick up the movie.
Yeah.
So which
the movie people?
The movie people.
No one likes the movie people.
Of the Resident Evil game characters are vegetarian. My auto fill wanted to say vegetables. Which of the Resident Evil game characters?
What vegetables would they be?
Oh, that's the next conversation. Alright, while she gives me that answer, Ada 1 could have Morrison sandwich spread in a cold bap. Yeah. What kind of sandwich spread, though?
Just the classic sandwich spread.
Oh, is it what Morrison's has? Just a what is a classic sandwich spread? They're all different, aren't they?
I don't know. I think you can get one that's just called sandwich spread.
But what the hell is sandwich spread?
Don't ask questions.
I'm gonna. That's the next question I'm gonna ask. In the Resident Evil series, Claire Redfield is known to be a vegetarian.
Really?
This fact is not heavily emphasized in the game, but has been mentioned in various external sources, such as character profiles in game manuals and interviews with the developers. Claire is one of the main protagonists. Blah 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 blah. And feature in Resident Evil Code Veronica. Yeah, so there you go. Claire Redfield, vegetarian. She's a veggie.
Okay.
So she would have fake mushroom meat.
Fake mushroom.
Mushroom meat. The classic generic one. It's a thing. Is it?
Yeah.
There's a. I need to wait. Weird. ChatGPT is like, why are you asking me about sandwich filler now? What is in traditional UK sandwich spread? Sold in Morrison's. Specifically. Here we go. We've got a Heinz sandwich spread.
Heinz.
Is made from a blend of salad, cream, and relish. Key ingredients include spirit vinegar, sugar, cabbage, carrots, gherkins, onions, red peppers, and various spices. There you go. So that is traditional sandwich spread.
Whoopsie daisy.
Dan has sent me a link. Thank you, Dan. Oh, yes. Okay.
That's the stuff. Yeah.
In case you wanted to see a picture of it, I don't know if I can show you. There you go. Heinz sandwich spread.
Other makes are available.
Other brands of sandwich spread are available. I'm pretty sure Morrison's do their own version of that. But there you go. It seems like salad, cream, and cabbage.
Okay.
Very appetizing.
Yeah.
What do you have in your sandwich? When you have sandwiches?
Yeah, I don't really have sandwiches anymore. But it was always, I did ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
I mean, I go one step extra. Pickle, cheese, and ham.
Okay.
So Branston pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
That is a good combo.
I do like that, especially if the ham's like, the thick cut ham, not like the wafer ham, the thick cut, like a ham hock. Ham hock. Yeah, it's like a ploughman's lunch in a sandwich. It's great. Really good.
That does sound good.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, where was I?
Before this weird tangent.
Yeah, Wesker is I'm just trying to think of other characters and like what they'd have in a sandwich. Such a bizarre thing to think about.
What would Leon have in a sandwich?
Oh, what would Leon have in a sandwich? Bullets and courage. That's what he'd have in a sandwich. I don't know.
Oh no, don't get stuck on there.
I think maybe he's a spam kind of guy. It's a bit of spam.
Spam. I can see that.
I like my ham almost gammon. Yep. It's important to have chunky ham.
Chunky ham?
Yeah. There's nothing... Oh, my mum cooks a ham at Christmas. Like a proper big old joint of ham. And we just eat the thing. Over the entirety of December feels like it's filled with hot ham sandwiches. It's
nice.
It's beautiful. It's a good time.
No, it's done properly.
Yes. Yeah, she does it in a pressure cooker and everything.
Oof.
Yeah. No messing about, my mum. What do you do at Christmas?
Oh dear.
Like, do you go for like traditional Christmas dinner, or do you do something else?
Yeah, no, we have a Christmas dinner as a family.
Yeah.
No. Well.
So I know some people have salmon.
Sorry, I don't know how I got away with that.
Wizardry. Oh.
This is taking too long.
It is taking a while, isn't it? Are you sure you got this on the right difficulty setting?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Wait, burn.
No. Gotta get back and rescue Richard.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is a timed thing. Oh, God, you did the weed thing as well, didn't you?
Yeah. He might be dead. I mean, but this is the thing. I don't know why I care so much.
It's Richard.
Yeah, but we never see him because I skip all the cutscenes.
Mm.
And I just leave him to die at the snake fight anyway. I don't bother rescuing him. but I just don't know
Yeah,
why.
I mean, I suppose this way, at least he's dying peacefully in a corridor of poison, rather than being eaten by a snake.
I don't know which way is the best way to go, really. Is
know.
dying by poison peaceful?
More peaceful than being bitten in half by a snake, I'd imagine. If I was served salmon on Christmas Day, bad things would go down. Noted. Yeah.
But no, we have a traditional Christmas dinner, so we have like
turkey.
the turkey and the gammon,
all the trimmings,
yeah, that sort of stuff,
nice.
And then like the pigs in the blankets.
Oh,
and that sort
you
of
got
stuff.
the pigs in the blankets.
Yeah.
Bread sauce? Do you do that? I mean, I know some people do that. I don't think I've ever had bread sauce.
We don't really have the bread sauce. I don't think. Well, if it's ever been made, I don't. It's just like a weird white sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a flowery gravy of some description. But yeah.
He's alive. We saved him.
Hey.
I do have.
What?
That's fine.
You do have. It's a surprise.
A space free. I'm going to use a herb as well because
you are in a caution, yeah.
As long as I got a space free, I can pick up the music notes from here.
Nice.
So we'll do that.
When is Silent Hill 2 remake coming out?
In like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah. It comes out while I'm away. There's quite a few games actually that come out next month while I'm away.
Okay. Any that you're really looking forward to?
The Silent Hill 2 remake I'm curious about. He's going to like me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Back in caution. Oh no, you've got to...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I
don't want to kill him here because if I leave him alive, he follows me into this room and then they can just both stay in this room. I ain't going to worry about him later. Yeah. Yeah, Silent Hill 2.
Dan loves the bread sauce, by the way.
Oh, okay.
You can tell us what it is, Dan.
And Alan Wake 2 as well.
Oh, the physical.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't read the notification.
It says in the chat, if you read the chat.
It says in the chat. Bucket Cultist is following
Cultist.
us. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome into the fray.
Oh.
What were we talking about? Bread sauce? No.
We were talking about
games.
Games that are coming out next month that I'm looking forward to.
Hello. First time in chat. Hello, sir.
I think
or madam.
That dagger did kill that zombie, by the way, because he's not followed me into this room.
Oh no.
It's fine. If he's a Crimson Head later, it's this world's shortest corridor, so I can deal with that. Oh, don't get stuck here.
Oh, that's okay. He's still stuck on the table. You all right, lads? Yes. Yes, very well, thank you. Just, well, it's a Monday night. We're playing Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Can we get back into the swing of things?
Aye. Yeah, I've got a few games that I want to play on stream because I never played them years ago, and I kind of want to play them now.
Yeah. So that was just going into that a little bit. That's kind of like why we came back, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we've both got huge piles of shame going back generations of consoles.
Yeah.
And we'd both, like, in the background, thought about starting streaming again and getting through these games.
Yep.
And then we just thought, well, why don't we just bring back...
Just turn it back on?
Just bring back Marg and we'll just go through the games. Like, you say, some of them we'll play together, some we'll play on our own just to get through our lists. I mean, granted, we've started Resident Evil and it's a game we've played a lot, but...
Yeah. But you're going away, like, soon to Japan.
Yeah.
So... It's like, well, we didn't want to start a game that was going to require multiple playthroughs and stuff, so... it's actually maybe before my name, Twiddly Starsh. Twiddly Starsh?
Twiddly Starsh?
I remember Twiddly
that
Starsh.
name.
No way! How's it going? Oh my god! I feel like I've gone years back in time. Yeah, I know, right? So so do we. It's
I
like,
know.
this is weird.
Yeah, like when we were setting up, it was like sat back here in front of the mic. It was
like, wow, this is strange.
Wow.
This is so strange to be sat on the sofa again.
Yeah.
And playing games again. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, why did we go away? Well, just things got busy, I guess. And I started making games. So I've made a couple of games now. And making another one. But yeah, there's a thing about that. I don't want to go into it, to be honest, but there's a thing. Progress has been somewhat unceremoniously halted quite dramatically. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. How are you, Twiddly Starsh? What have you been up to? That's more interesting. But yeah, so We want to play. I'd like to play. Maybe we should play the new Silent Hill 2 on stream.
I mean, yeah, we can do.
Because
I mean,
the last time you and me played that was the PlayStation 2 version.
It was.
At your old house. On the CRT.
We've played it since.
Have we?
No. Oh, did we?
I don't think we have.
Because we went for a stage where we were going to play through all of the Silent Hill games on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but we didn't. We just did 3.
Yeah, we did Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, so it has been a long time since we played Silent Hill 2.
Yep. So we should do that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, are you worried about it at all, or do you think they're gonna have done a good job? It's the Bloober team, isn't it?
It is Bloober team. What did they do last? The Medium, that was it.
They did the Medium and the Blair Witch one as well.
Oh yeah, the Blair Witch wasn't great, but
I liked it.
Yeah,
it kind of outstayed its welcome at the end. It kind of dragged on a lot, but
yeah. But I mean, it's the same with the Medium though. The Medium, like the first half of it was really good. It had some great ideas, and I think the back end just fell off a bit.
Honestly, that is the Bloober team's thing.
Yeah. Every
game that they do, the start is amazing and feels real good, and then it gets to the end and it just drags, man. Been alright. Spent most of my time now on my art, as work's been hard to find lately. Actually thinking of opening up for commission work. Oh, fantastic. That's really cool. It. Yeah, I know about the difficulties being faced in the art industry right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been doing commissions here and there and stuff, and I do a lot of like bits here and there for the indie sector with illustration and that. But yeah, this like AI is kind of ruining a lot of things. To be honest, I don't like generative AI. I mean, I use ChatGPT every now and again to ask which of the Resident Evil cast members are vegetarian, but I don't use it for anything serious. I know like some people like draw up contracts with it and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, really? You're gonna trust this thing to draw up a legal document? That was a headshot.
That was a headshot.
That's amazing.
That was really annoying. Yeah,
annoying?
Yeah, well, it's not annoying. That was really good.
Say headshots are banging.
But my inventory management for this whole run so far has just been terrible.
Oh,
like really bad.
Oh no! Why? What have you forgotten now?
So I haven't got a space free, so I couldn't pick up the wooden thing.
Oh,
so I'm going to have to combine the music notes and then go back and pick it up.
Oh.
Because I bought the.
Don't combine it with that.
I'm examining it. There we go. It's the pressure being on stream. Like, genuinely, I've played this game a couple of times the past few weeks, and I've done really well. I've done really good runs.
Well, it's because we've been like sat with music on, chilling out downstairs, like not caring the world. Like we're not having to talk and keep up conversation, and entertain people. We can just sit there and go, yeah, Resident Evil, and just veg like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, you're going through the door now, are you?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's usually just like several minutes of gaming and drinking, and you look at me going, "So what are you doing now?"
Yeah. Or I fall asleep.
Yeah, and wake up at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
that was a good run. That was
good. What was your time? Yeah. I do not like how fast this AI is taken off everywhere, but hopefully we don't end up with Skynet. Ugh. Yeah. Did you see the news the other day that ChatGPT messaged someone first?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. That's worrying.
That happened. Apparently, it's a new feature, but you can turn it off.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. But basically, this guy just got a message saying hey, how are you feeling about going back to school or whatever, or whatever it was. And he was just like, I'm sorry, did you just message me first? That's not how a search engine works.
No. When it gets to 3 o'clock in the morning and you get that "Hey, you up?"
message.
Yeah.
How was school?
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. ChatGPT. I told my ChatGPT at work it was called Phil. You are now known as Phil.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Because it can remember a lot more now, can't it? Throughout your conversations and stuff.
Yeah, yours is going to be filled with
Jill sandwiches.
Toasted sandwiches.
And Morrison's sandwich spread.
Yeah.
Soviet search engine. It Googles you.
Yeah.
Then everyone else on my team asked it what its name was, and it said Phil. Fantastic. Yeah, ChatGPT is good for some things. It's kind of handy for a grammar and a spell checker. You know, just whips through and just like, yeah, did I make sure this email doesn't look like a 5-year-old wrote it? Because I'm guilty of that.
I mean, AI has some great uses.
Yeah. I saw it like detect breast cancer in a patient like months before any other normal doctor or method could detect it currently.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's what we should be using it for.
Yeah.
Not spitting out shit pictures of African
stay away
kids
from the arts
and sand sculptures.
Yeah.
Like, what's that all about? You know, you can't scroll through Facebook without seeing some little like black kid stood in front of a car made out of plastic bottles, and all these old people on it are going, "Wow, he must be so proud." It's like, it's not real, Valerie. Sorry, I get a bit passionate when I talk about that kind of stuff.
Oh dear.
I'll rein it in.
Yeah.
I'll rein it in. Let AI automate the boring jobs and not the stuff we actually want to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
my job is boring, and I
I don't want to work anymore.
AI has some great uses for my sort of job, but
yeah.
Just stay away from the arts.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it's not art. Like, it's an image that's being correlated by an algorithm based on like everyone else's art. That's, you know, and it's like, yeah, artists get inspired by other artists, but there's a difference between inspired by and physically taking the image and then doing shit with it.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't like that. I don't like how it can't survive without basically theft. Like, it needs to scrape data, and it's only gonna output what it gets put in. You know, it can't just like know how to do a drawing. You know, even a child with no artistic skills whatsoever can put their hand in some paint and create something that they enjoy. They don't know what they're doing, but they're making shapes and patterns and stuff like that. And I think AI should do that instead. Not take all these famous artists' work and just manipulate them, because that's BS, man.
Yeah, and it's a shame because a lot of, like, you know, we can see when it's AI art, you can see.
Oh my!
You can tell it's AI, but a lot of people can't.
No.
And they're just like praising and following all these artists, and
well,
so
that's
it's
why
just
it's been called boomer art. Because apparently the people that are most susceptible to this are boomers. Older people. They can't tell the difference. And I read something the other day that Gen Z, or whatever the generation that's before us, anyway, I don't even know what I am.
Are we millennials?
Millennial, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, the kids, kids these days, they don't like AI art images.
Okay.
They say like, oh, it's just boomer art. It's weird, you know. But it is just, you know, it's discouraging for a lot of young people. Young artists are like paying for a university education to study this kind of stuff, and they're just like looking at AI stealing everything and just ripping it out in like 5 minutes flat. You know, it's harsh. Law needs to come. And people who say they created art with AI, no, you told it what you want and it made it for you. It's the same as ordering fast food and saying you're a chef.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like, come on, man, you didn't create this. And the other thing is, it's already been said, and in a court of law, that it cannot be copyrighted. It can't be, because it requires a human input. And more than just saying, can I have that, please? You know, dog in shadows. That's me creating art right there, is it? Bollocks. They're wrong. Yes. All these tech bros. Most of them are thick as shit. But yeah, I like the fast food analogy because
Oh, did I just? Yeah, I did.
Did you do a wrong?
I did a wrong.
Oh,
It's all going wrong. I've accepted it now.
it's all right. I mean, I am being very distracting. Just sat here, like ranting away about AI images. It's all in good fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You're not in a rush, are you? Oh
No.
wait, it's a speed run.
Right. No, it's a quick play.
It's a quick play. Yeah, yeah. It's a jaunt.
Yeah.
A jaunt run. A light yog.
Yeah.
Tell Sylvester Stallone to bring the law down on AI. Yeah. And we'll get Seagal as well. He's not doing anything. He's a cop as well, isn't he? Seagal. I always find it funny that show that he did. I don't know if he's still a cop, but he did like that reality TV show where camera crew like followed him around like arresting people, like and he was a cop. He was legit. Like he is an officer, and like but anytime like someone got arrested, they're like, "Am I fucking high? Like, are you really arresting me right now?" He's like, "Yep, I'm a cop." Oh, I can't remember what that show was called. I have to Google it.
You know it's a thing.
Yeah. What was Seagal's cop show called?
I need to.
It was on like Sky. It was one of those Sky One things.
Go this way. I almost forgot to get the grenade launcher.
Almost.
Yeah. I would have instantly realised my error there. Go on.
It's literally just called Steven Seagal, Lawman.
Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Brilliant. Look at that.
Oh yeah, no.
Lawman. Oh wow, there's so many series.
Wonder how much they paid someone to come up with that.
Look at him. Look at him there in his little
I know,
vest.
Yeah, his little vest.
His little vest. Oh, it's actually a full vest. It looked weird. Like it was like kind of cut off. Like he got this little vest. Little vest.
It's a full vest, but just little on him.
Yeah. To be fair, he is a big dude.
Yeah.
I'm being robbed. Help me, lawman. Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised they make uniforms in his size. I'm actually surprised he's standing, like in the poster and not on a chair.
Yeah.
I saw this review of one of his movies, right? Like, he's getting on now, right? He's like, what, in his 60s?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's the next Google. I think he's in his 60s, and he did this movie, and I saw this review of someone, but it was taking the piss out of it. The movie's not very good. I mean, if you've watched a lot of Steven Seagal movies after the 90s, they're not so good. You know,
Ooh.
Under Siege, great. Everything after that, what happened? Anyway, money probably happened, but yeah, he did this movie, and I can't remember what it's called, but it was about a sniper, and he was a sniper. And I swear, the reviewer was just saying, like, he only agreed to do this movie because he gets to sit down and throughout the whole thing. And it was so funny. There was some bits where he'd, like, zip line down, like, into, like, a room. But he's 72. Oh, my God. All right, give him a chair. There was a scene where he'd, like, zip line down on a cable, and he'd get to the bottom. And it just was not Steven Seagal. They'd swapped. It was obviously a stunt double, but they didn't get a stunt double with the same body type.
Oh dear.
So, like, yeah, he looked tall, but like, he didn't have a lot of padding on him. You know what I mean? He was he was a bit of a skinny tall guy coming down the zip wire, and then it cut to the close up, and then it was Steven Seagal again as he sat down. You know. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. I can't believe he's 72 though. No! Man's a beast. He's not still a cop, is he? He must be retired.
Yeah.
Or he's got a desk job now. Is Steven Seagal retired? No, not that.
Yeah, don't Google that.
I mean, I wonder what the answer would be. Oh. It cancelled my Google. Is Steven Seagal retired? He is. No, he's not.
He is. No, he's not.
No, he's still working on Lawman.
Is he still a lawman?
He's still a lawman. He hasn't made a film since 2019. But there's 2 films in production apparently.
Oh dear.
I can't believe it. Love that he's still going. I wonder if all right, we'll ask ChatGPT for a chronological list of all of Steven Seagal's movies, and to give us a total number at the end.
Okay.
Can you list all of Steven Seagal's movies in chronological order?
I've only got...
And give me a total number at the end. Alright, here we go. Place your bets now. How many movies has Steven Seagal done? The list is populating. Answers on a postcard. Or in the chat window. Alright, we have a total number. One less than Chuck Norris. Oh, I don't know. Well, that's the next Google. Alright, now go on. Answers. What do you reckon? How many films do you think Steven Seagal has done? Bearing in mind, the very first movie he made was in 1988.
I am going to say 114.
114.
Yeah.
A very affluent career.
40.
Dan says 40. Okay.
It's probably more like that.
I will say Dan is close. Very close. So the actual number
Really?
is 46.
46?
He's done 46 movies.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's... Unless ChatGPT is just making it all up. But it seems to be fairly accurate. You know, Under Siege, 1992. Under Siege 2, 1995.
I think it's...
The Glimmer Man. How many of these have I seen? I've seen Under Siege and Under Siege 2. Definitely seen those. What else have we got in here? Man, I don't recognise any of these names. Submerged. Today You Die.
Hey, I finally remembered that puzzle.
I wonder how many of these film names Steven came up with himself. Like, wait, I can ask it. How many of these
Wait.
did Steven write himself?
Did I do that stupid thing again when I accidentally pressed no on discarding the key? And
So
then,
you've kept the key.
And then now I'm really confused as to why I still have the key. Did I press no? Did it come up? I'm so confused right now.
I wasn't watching it. I was talking about Steven Seagal.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Anyone paying attention?
Did the message come up for that door? And did I press no to discard it? Or am I generally... I'm kind of being... I can't have forgotten to go somewhere because I'm here.
Very strange way of saying that.
I was going to say...
So out of the 46 films,
Oh,
he wrote 11 of them,
okay.
including such classics as Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, Out for Justice, The Patriot. Yeah, a lot of them. But seemingly, he did all of his best work between 1988 and 2000.
Still a pretty good run.
Yeah. All of his latest movies are just... Well, if you know, you know. However, there's a great series on YouTube if you want to watch them. Like, some guy's done like a proper review of every Steven Seagal movie. Yeah, and like each one like deep dives into the movies. And yeah, the commentary's really funny on them. It's just really good. Oh, you and Keith got me into that podcast. What Went Wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good podcast as well, if you want to know about movies and stuff. You got your grenade launcher.
I do.
You're gonna shoot him in the face.
I am.
You're gonna make him melt.
Yeah, gonna sit him in fire.
Push his dick in. And a 1.
I think it's about 3 it takes.
I think so. Do you have to wait for him to get up?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Really?
I think you do.
I don't think you do.
I don't want to waste a round.
I know, yeah. Yeah, because you're going to use those on Plant 42 as well. Right?
Yeah.
Oof. It is
4.
4. 4. 4 will do it.
I got 1 shot in my shotgun. I mean, I'll pick up some more rounds here. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Nah, you're fine.
But maybe I'm not.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah.
It'll be alright.
We'll be fine.
As soon as you get the Magnum, you're done anyway.
Well, yeah.
As long as you got that, you can complete the game.
Yeah. We're going to get that now.
Although there's some mad people that complete this with just the knife.
Yeah.
Who are they?
I've done it before.
Have you?
Yeah.
You completed this game with the knife?
Yeah. Knife only run.
I'm baffled. You never told me this.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you did Resident Evil 8 with the
Resident Evil
knife
8 with the
only.
knife only. Yeah, that was fun.
I don't remember you doing this with the knife only.
Yeah, it was back into day when I was running this game. Like, oh, I'm going the wrong way now. I'm really not paying attention. It was back in the day when I was running this game a lot.
Yeah.
So it was when I did. I'm going to go back for it. It's quicker. When I did the run through without saving as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. And then got to the Lisa Trevor bit and died, and had to start the whole game again because obviously I didn't save. So that was painful.
I assume they added the creepy dangle coffin. I don't remember that bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's an addition.
Yeah,
as well as the Crimson Head.
Yeah.
Enemy. Well, he's the Elder Crimson.
Yeah, the Elder Crimson.
Yeah.
I left this zombie alive out here, so I need to remember that.
It's like, I mean, you just got to think about like the level of security that they put in for that amulet, so you can't go down to the, because you need that for what? What is it? That's for the lab, right? Or is that for something else? What was the amulet
Really?
for? There you go.
Jesus.
That was a nice fall into camera there.
Yeah. So yeah, we need. Well, this one amulet will get us out into the gardens, which we're doing now.
Yep.
And then when we get the second amulet, both amulets let us down into the entrance to the lab. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I mean, you got to like think they literally put an Elder Crimson in a box, and then created a whole system. That was a bit close. It's nipping at your heels there. And they like put him in a box and suspended him in a creepy boiler room, and then made a mask puzzle to react with the chains and stuff. That's a lot.
It's extremely elaborate, isn't it?
It is. When like, you know, a key card would do.
Yeah. But it's like, well, we just did all that just so we can get out to the rear, to the residence area.
Yeah, because like you got to think, like, if you're a regular employee of the Spencer estate and you're accessing this lab underground all the time, where's the employee entrance? Because they ain't doing all this, are they? They're not getting amulets and going, fuck, I forgot how to do the painting puzzle. You know, every morning at 9 a.m. Like, why were you late? Oh, sorry. I got stuck solving 2 hours worth of puzzles back in the fucking lobby. I remember Resident Evil 6 when that Simmons guy kept coming back every single time we thought he was dead. Yeah, Simmons. He was the guy in the... Was it the white suit? That guy... The guy that turns into the big blobby thing. I don't know. It's like you again.
Oh god, yeah. How many times did you fight him and he died? But then came, you fight him on like the rooftops and then the collapsing building and then.
Yep.
Did he turn into a big T-Rex at one point?
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it a T? I don't. It felt like it was a T-Rex.
It was like a T-Rex or something. Yeah.
But that sounds silly saying it out loud.
He was a fly at 1.2. Yeah, because he chases down the train, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, that game was just batshit.
It was insane, but good fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know you said the other day you didn't like Resident Evil 6.
It's my least favourite out of all the Resis.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think my least favourite is still 7.
See, I enjoy 7. Not because it's a it's nowhere near a Resident Evil game. But I enjoy the simplicity of the fact that you can run it like in just over an hour again. Like, and I got really good at just running that game start to finish.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could comfortably finish Resident Evil 7 in a sitting. 6 is a freaking...
It's a long game.
It's a long one. You know, if you were going to do all of the campaigns like back to back, that would be a long one for sure. Hope they gave him something to pass the time in that box. I'm sure he had a Rubik's Cube or something. Only played Resi 6 once, can barely remember it now. Just recall the storylines all kind of weaved in and out of each other. Yeah, I quite like that aspect of it. Like the fact that you'd start off and you'd see Leon's bit, and then you'd see it from a different perspective, and something you saw in Leon's campaign you'd see from the other perspective in the other campaign.
Yeah, because they all kind of came together at the end.
That's it, yeah. And like I feel the ambitious nature of Resident Evil 6 was so good, but they lacked the resources to really pull it all together. However, I will say, what they did with Resident Evil 6 is so much better than so much crap that gets spat out these days by the AAA industry.
I mean, yeah,
like,
definitely.
I mean, you look at Redfall, you look at bloody Concord. You know, those games cost colossal amounts of money, and they're a big pile of shit.
Oh yeah, they failed like instantly.
And it's like, are we really going to say Resident Evil 6 is a bad game when comparing them to the kinds of crap we get fed like this generation?
Yeah.
There are some good games, like Astrobot and all that kind of stuff. That's
Astrobot's amazing.
But yeah, there's a lot of garbage as well, isn't there? Expensive garbage as well. I've never played any Resi games, to be honest. I know them for the crazy bosses and recognise some names, but other than that, I don't know much at all. Well, that's fine. I mean, have you just not played them because you don't like those kinds of games, or just never had the, you know, like I've never played a lot of games that a lot of people would have thought, wow, why haven't you played that? It's like just never got round to it. But yeah, I don't know. Resident Evil is a franchise. I just love all these things, you know. I like the classic ones more, just because I just like the way they look better. They're more cinematic. Whereas I don't like the first-person ones. But 8 was good.
I liked 8.
Yeah, and they put the third-person mode in that.
They have now. Yeah.
But I've not played it in third person.
No,
so weird. Like, but I don't like Ethan as a character. I think he's boring.
Yeah, he is a bit wet, isn't he?
There's just nothing about him.
No.
You know, like, the guy from Resident Evil Gun Survivor had more charisma than Ethan does. Ethan's just a whiny civilian. Never had the time or chance, really. I do need to pop off for a bit. Might be back later if you guys are still on. Yeah, well, yeah, we might be mucking around. How long do you reckon you've got left on this? You're at the residence.
2 to 3 business days.
2 to 3 business days. That's about halfway, isn't it?
Yeah, about halfway.
Yeah, so yeah. Might see you later then. Cheerio.
Get out of it.
I wish there was a bit more of a PS1 homebrew scene. That would be fun to see Resident Evil 1, 2, 3 style of game again.
There is.
There is.
A game that's just released, actually.
Yeah.
That's like a survival horror game.
I'm just trying racking my brain. What's it called?
I dodged that. It's like a kind of a mixture between Resident Evil and Silent Hill, wasn't it?
Yeah. What was it called? Spirits, soul something, soul spirits.
Oh, that one.
Is that not the one you're thinking about?
No, there's another one that's
just
come out. Yeah.
Okay.
Or it's coming out imminently.
PS1 styled horror games.
There's also
there's a list here.
Crow Country as well, or something.
Oh, that's literally the one that's just popped up.
Oh yeah, that's an older. Well, I say an older one that's been out a few months.
But Crow Country.
Yeah, that's kind of like it's like a Resident Evil sort of game, but styled like Final Fantasy VII.
Okay. Yeah, there is quite a few.
Yeah, Yeah, there's one that's just come out, but I can't think what it's called.
There's a Reddit post here that just says, "I don't understand the resurgence of PS1 style visuals in horror games." It's like it's because it was creepy.
Yeah, it was.
Like, there's honestly, there's certain horror games like on the PS1. Like I will say, Silent Hill. I don't think the original Silent Hill would be half as scary or creepy without the kind of real low-res kind of vibe to it. I know, like, back in the day, they were trying to get, like, realistic, but I don't know, there's something about it. It's like the uncanniness of it, it's just got this atmosphere about it. And I think having those... It's kind of like saying, you know, pixel art games have an atmosphere to them because, you know, they're usually bright and colourful and... You know, they have a style. They have a certain sense of nostalgia attached to them as well, which I think plays a big part.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, yeah, as Dan says right there, staring into the fog with the radio crackling.
Yeah.
It's scary. It was scary. And
like great use of the limitations as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think, what was it? I know the phrase, but you say it correctly, which is the restriction is the breed of creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Limitation breeds
creativity. Yeah, that's the one. Create. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the more limitations, that's why I think the indie scene is just so much better right now, because no one has any money to make expensive stuff. So it's like, well, I've got a week and my mate knows how to do some art. I could code something and we can make something, but what are we going to do that's fun that I can make within a week? You know, that's the indie scene right there.
Yeah.
And I think those kinds of limitations do breed very interesting ideas. So, resurgence of PlayStation horror games, I think it's just like a need or a desire to get back to the more simpler times, like simpler aesthetics, create that atmosphere again.
Before everything had to have a season pass and an open world and fetch quests and padding.
Yeah, padding. Have you seen Playdate? That's entirely built around limitation. Yeah, that's the little handheld device with the rotating handle on the side.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
And it's like a subscription thing, isn't it? Where you get a new game. You pay for it per month, and there's like a couple of new games per month or something. I can't remember how it works, but I don't. Is it still going? Have you got one? Have you got one, Dan? That'd be interesting. Because I did look at that. I saw there's like a little fishing game, you know, where you can use the handle to do the reeling and stuff. And yeah, there's a bunch of cool things that they've done that used with that. But yeah, I mean, if pixel art wasn't fondly remembered, we wouldn't have pixel art games running around right now everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think the same level of nostalgia has been, it's been leveled at PlayStation 1 graphics because, well, that generation's grown up and gone, oh, I fondly remember that now. So, you know, whereas like people that fell in love with pixel art games saw the PS1 as a huge leap forward in technology, like there's a generation now that sees it as something old and, you know, beloved, just like pixel art was. So yeah, it's natural. People are just making those again. You have got one. Oh, that's cool. You get 12 games as part of the initial purchase, but then there's just loads of games on the store. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm waiting for a SNES era top-down RPG to come out called Comet. Oh.
Really?
Is that a remake of something? Or is it... Oh, no, SNES era. So is that like someone's made it in the style of a Super Nintendo game?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Man, like, you know what? I really want, like, some of the old point-and-click adventures to be remade. I know they've remade a few. Like Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle. That was an amazing point-and-click game. But I really want The Dig. Do you remember The Dig?
The Dig.
Yeah, The Dig. I've got it over there
The
on
Dig.
PC. That was a great point and click game. But yeah, I want more of those. More of those old games should come back on console as well, because they did a great job converting Full Throttle and Day of the Tentacle for a controller.
Yeah.
You know. Oh wow, The Dig, memory unlocked. Reminds me of the viewpoint of Link. Oh, it's kind of like Link to the Past. That's cool. I think I played that on my friend's Amiga. Yeah, yeah. Man, it's an absolute classic. Those games and like things like Discworld. I know they put Discworld out on PlayStation, but it would be nice to see that, you know, on a modern conversion done, so we can play it on modern consoles as well. And plus, because it's an absolute extortionate cost to buy copies of Discworld and Discworld Noir. I think they're very expensive. I think actually, let's do a price check. Price splash. Let's hit up eBay, shall we? Let's see how much it's going for. I don't know.
Considering
Are they that popular?
what was that one seller trying to sell Concord for?
Oh, like $3,000 or
Yeah.
something. Discworld PS1. Alright. What do we reckon? So Discworld Noir, which was the second one, I think. £40 from Germany. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Is it all in German then?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Because we got the same PAL versions over here, didn't we? Because Germany's the same as us for that, I think. Or is Germany CCAM? I can't remember. Discworld 2 is a modest 40 to £50. That's not too bad.
That's alright then.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah. Alright, I might buy those then.
I was going to say.
Put that in my basket. Think of oh, sorry, I'm reading old comments again. Yeah, so the Discworld series was good. What are the points? Oh, Broken Sword. They're remaking that.
Yeah.
Bit of controversy about that because they used AI to upscale everything, and I don't know. It's like James Cameron did some re-releases of Aliens on 4K Blu-ray that used AI upscaling, and like you can look at it, and I'll send you a link actually. There's a link to this like this guy that's done a review of it, and it's kind of made it look a bit crisper, but at the same time, like when people are like in the background of shots and like walking, you know, they're just in the background. The AI's like fucked up all their faces. Like it's tried to find the best matching pixel or whatever, and it's just ended up just screwing up all the faces.
Yeah,
which is bad. So yeah, it's back to that. AI's good for some things, not for everything though. AI can't make you a sandwich. Am I right?
At least not yet.
At least not yet. Stop. Okay, so is it shark time?
Yeah, that's why I just did another save, because I have died to the sharks once.
Have you?
Only once.
Oh wait, I think I was there when that happened to you.
Yeah, I was just shocked.
Yeah, just oh my god.
And then every
shocked.
I was shocked. And then every single time that I played it now, like sometimes they can get a nibble in. And it's like
a little bit of a nibble.
It's like I don't get. Did the sharks just suddenly get quicker, or have they always been quicker on the Cube version? And I've just got so used to playing the remasters.
Maybe. I don't know. Apparently they're remaking this.
Yeah, but in the style of the Resi 2 and 3.
I'd be interested in that. I mean, just to see the cast again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for seeing a different perspective on this game as well. See what they do with it. I'd be quite excited for that because I just love this game.
Yeah, I mean, I love Resident Evil 2. However, I'd still prefer to play the original Resident Evil 2 over the new one. Despite the fact that it's so much better in lots of different ways, I just still prefer the OG.
Stick with what you know as well.
Stick with what we know. Yeah. So going back to AI, just briefly, here we go, conundrum time. If you could buy an affordable, fully autonomous robot that can walk around, has arms, looks humanoid, and it's completely AI. It was a good price. Let's say it was like $1,000. Would you have one in your house, and what would you have it do?
I probably wouldn't have it in my house. I've seen way too many movies to have one in my house.
Would you try and befriend it, or would you treat it like an absolute bastard, like scum of the earth? Clean my shoes.
So if I had like a full, like, let's say like an android sort of thing, like it looks quite humanoid and everything, I would treat it like a person. Yeah,
I think I would too. Yeah. It's like I think it would be like, right, in a game like Fable or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, right, where you can be good or a complete asshole to everyone that you meet.
Yeah.
I find it so hard to pick the rude response because I'm just like, I just don't want to be nasty to this person, but at the same time I'm like, I want to get the other ending. So sorry. But I think it would be difficult to treat a machine that's so lifelike badly, especially if it's so much more than just a dialogue tree. You're not just picking a. You've got to speak to it, and that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would just become friends with it, and that could get awkward. I don't know. Would I get one? I don't know what the implications are, because like, what if? I don't know. What if we had a falling out?
You got very close then.
He wants a Jill sandwich.
Yeah. I'm pretty safe now.
Dan, I'm quite rude to ChatGPT when it doesn't do as it's told. Yes, but it doesn't have a face. So you're essentially a keyboard warrior there. You can be rude. You're like, oh, come on, you twat. Give me a better answer. But if it's got a personality and it stood in front of you and it decided to do something nice and bring you a sandwich... Sandwich heavy stream
tonight. I was gonna
say. Like, you can't be rude to it. It'd just be like, it'd feel like being rude to your nan. You're not rude to your nan. You don't go there. Nans are lovely.
Yeah.
They knit shreddies and all that kind of stuff, and sweaters knitted by nanas.
Yeah.
But can you remember how to do this time? Because you kind of you forgot the order the other day. You forgot the order.
I forgot the order for a little bit then.
Oh, the shark seems to be upset.
I know, he's knocking on the window.
He is. He's looking at you like food and like you're in a big Tupperware box.
Yeah.
Critical, 30%.
Yeah.
Press the buttons, press the buttons.
It's fine.
What do you mean it's fine?
It's always 1 or 3.
It's going the wrong way!
It's 1 or 3. I can never remember which way around it was, but that one was 3. Alright, so now...
I was surprised when I was playing Resident Evil 2. The night I just ran through it. And I remembered the number to the safe in one of the rooms. And I was like, how did I remember that? Like, when I got to the safe, I immediately had I don't remember what the number is. And then I just let my hands do it.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's the number. Brilliant. It's crazy how muscle memory can take over sometimes.
Yeah, and you remember the most random stuff like the
door code in Resident Evil.
Code Veronica X. NTC 0394.
That's it. Whenever we do get to that door again, you're gonna forget immediately.
Nah.
You've remembered the number for all these years.
That like code has just always stuck with me for some reason. Right, is it this way?
I don't know.
It's probably not this way now. For some reason, the past 2 times I played it, I've gone the wrong way here.
No. It's okay. We'll forgive you. Like, you know, like I said, it's a stressful environment. We're streaming and there's distractions. There's lots of talk about sandwiches.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna need a sandwich after this stream.
I'm getting a bit hungry. Anyone else hungry? Feeling a bit peckish.
Yeah. Alright. We're back on the track.
So, have you... No, you haven't... Ooh.
He's fine.
They can bite you.
They can. But he didn't.
And this one really can bite you.
Yeah, if you walk to the front of it, it will kill you.
Is it like a one-shot?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
ooh.
like it turns to
A cutscene.
Yeah, cutscene.
A cutscene nomming.
Cutscene nomming and you've had it. But it's fine. Thanks.
It's time to...
I was going to put that in the wrong order. I went to grab the key.
Oh.
Not pull the thing. I'm fairly sure I can still push this though. It's not going to affect anything.
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh, I've got to turn it off first.
I mean, that would help.
I've never done that before. It's never. Can I? Jill, we've had words about this. Thank you.
I thought, like, for a second there, I thought, like, is it gonna force you to go in the water?
Yeah. Well, I did the same thing with the dog and the collar.
Oh yeah.
I thought the collar hadn't spawned, and I was just like, what? And then I walked back, and it was there.
It's done some weird
It has done some
things.
weird stuff. It's never done this before.
So, well, yeah. Every time you play it, it's something different, right?
Yeah. Alright. There we go.
The key.
The residence key.
Oh. It's where we find Wesker.
No. Well,
or have we
yeah.
already done that?
No, that's coming up.
Okay.
Got to fight Plant 42 first.
Oh yes, the big vegetable.
Yeah.
That's an easy fight, though, isn't it? Every time I watch you do that, I'm like, oh, is that it?
Yeah. No,
I remember struggling on that, like when I was younger.
Yeah. I was like saying that now. There's things that have happened so far in this stream. It's.
Oh yeah, true.
Let's see what happens. All right, what's here? Oh, it's grenade rounds. I'll take.
Absolutely. You found a weapon. It's really powerful. Thanks, Bazza. Has there been any news about the next Resident Evil yet?
There's just still rumours about Resident Evil 9 and how it's going to be.
Oh, open world.
Yeah.
Of course. Of frickin' course it
Well,
is.
as long as they find a way to do it well, I think it could work. Because I think back to like Evil Within 2. That had like big open hub areas.
It was hubs though, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So I'm more of a fan of hubs because they're better designed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like tightly well-designed areas will always have more appeal to me than huge wide open spaces with fuck all in them and you have to walk through nothing for ages to get to the something. I just want to be in the something all the time.
Yeah.
You know, so having nice tightly designed spaces is just it's just better. And you know, if you like walking for miles in trees for entertainment, then I don't know what to tell you. You're wrong. Now it's different if there's a purpose, like Minecraft for example. That's a big wide open space with bugger all in it, but you are the something because you make the something. You make the cool stuff in it, you know, in that space.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's like a full-on sandbox game, isn't it? Like there is sort of. I mean, okay, well, there is a story and a purpose now, I suppose.
There's a story?
Yeah, the whole. Well, I say story. There's not story, but there's a.
Well, it's just a dragon.
Yeah, you got to find and kill the end dragon to end the game, sort
Which
of thing.
I've never done.
No, me neither.
I've never done that. And
No.
like, there's speedrunners that do it.
Oh yeah.
And they do it real quick. We've been playing it for years.
I
I think I've only ever found one of the
the ender pearls.
ender pearls, yeah. to get like we got quite far one time, didn't we? We actually built the thing to get us to the end, didn't we? And then we were going on a mission to try and find all the ender pearls and
because we had like little bases in the netherworld and stuff like that. We did we had a real good run on that,
but still never finished it.
No,
I don't know. It's one of those things though. You don't play Minecraft to finish it.
No,
not in my opinion. Anyway, it's a game that's there to, I want to build a log cabin on a hill for the millionth time and enjoy doing it. It's one of those things. It's such a casual game. Like,
I really liked our playthroughs of that. Like the Miner's Rest and like some of the epic like tunnels we used to make and the rail systems and
the monorail
the
thing.
monorail,
yeah, that was fun.
Connecting all the towers back to our old tree house and stuff like that. That was really good.
Yeah, one day we'll have to do a stream where we just load up our old world and just have a do a tour around it. So we've got it on record because then we can always look at it when we miss it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if one of the worlds is still there. Like, is Miner's Rest still there?
It's gotta
lurking around on a server?
It's gotta be.
I'd hope so.
Do I want to? No.
Think about it.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I was gonna say, do I want a safety save? But it's Plant 42.
It's Plant 42. Remember these words.
Yeah.
It's Plant 42. I'll be all right. I'm gonna put that on your tombstone.
Nah, it should be. I mean, yeah. It's like, the worst that can happen is like it could just poison me, but then there's a blue herb right outside the door.
Or it could kill you.
Nah, it wasn't gonna kill me.
Remember these words. No, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
This isn't your first rodeo, is it?
No. Although you could be forgiven for thinking it was. Look at how bad it's been so far.
It's alright. It's fine. The next time you stream this, I won't be here. to distract you. Do one on your own. You can best your time there. You should set up, like, on your stream, you could get like all the checkpoint stuff.
Oh.
Where the streamers like
wait. Yeah, no, fine.
Hit the checkpoints and everything.
Yeah. The splits thing.
Yeah. That's it. The splits.
Yeah.
Sorry, I remember what it was called then. Was it my imagination or did the Gamecube make a very loud clicky noise?
It did make a very loud clicky noise.
It'll
be fine. I mean, it's doing some work.
It is. I just hope that it doesn't, like... If it crashes at any point, hard crashes, then we'll just say, oh no. Tune in next time.
Yeah.
But hopefully that won't happen. I mean, it happened to me the other day when I was playing Turok.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? And you know what Turok's like.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know I want to play Turok Evolution on stream, like for you guys, and I will do that. What I've been doing is I've been playing it just to kind of refresh my memory of playing. Just try and just get into it again, and. Yeah, I just kept playing it. So I'm going to play a level and then I'll stream that level. Because the way Turok works, and I don't want people... The reason why I'm doing this is because the levels, they start fairly easy. But when you get further into it, the levels are so long. And if you die at any point, you go right back to the start. There is no checkpoints in the middle of the levels or anything. So, yeah. It's worth just waiting for me to like complete the level because there's some annoying parts of it as well, Jay. That if you didn't know what to do, you would just die, and that happened to me at the end of this huge level. It took so long to get to the end of the level, and there was 2 switches on the wall, and you hit the switches, and then it opens up this platform, and you stand on it, and it takes you down. Right?
Yep.
And that's the end of the level. what I didn't realise is because there's a lot of traps in the game as well, right? There's a lot of traps. So you'll stand on pressure plates and get smashed by a freaking tree or just something random, right? So you see this plate, right, come down, and you think, oh, I'll stand on it. So you stand on it, but then it kind of wobbles for a second, and I panicked and I jumped off it, thinking like, oh, it's a trap. And then I turned around just to see it's a lift just gently going down, and I was like, oh, okay, it's just a lift. So I'll just wait for it to come back up.
Are you still waiting?
It doesn't come back up. It doesn't come back. Once it's gone down, that's it, Milado. You've missed your opportunity.
Oh dear.
So I tried to like hug the wall and like slide down the wall, hoping it wouldn't break my legs, but no, I died immediately and had to start the entire level again. And literally, stepping off that lift was the loading screen that saves the game. Like, no, not Turok N64. It's that one over there. Nice.
I got it.
That one. Turok Evolution. Evolution with a big scary raptor on the front. Do you remember when I worked at the software store? We had the raptor as part of the promotion. We had a big raptor statue from Turok in the shop, and it was great. But at the same time, I got so tired of shouting at all the children to stop swinging on its arms. Bloody. Ugh. Have you ever played Evolution, Dan? It's a nightmare. But fun. Actually, I do like this one. I do like it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I like it. It's 1 to 4 player simultaneous.
Wow.
That'll explain the graphics.
Okay.
Like why it's just like polygon dinosaurs. You haven't yet. Well, let me tell you, Dan, you're in for a painful ride down Hertz Street, because it's it eases you into a false sense of security. I mean, like the first bit of the game, like you do 2 levels on foot, like traditional first person shooter style, and then like the 3rd level you're on the back of it's a flight sim, and you're flying on a pterodactyl with missiles because it's Turok. I remember going to the software store loads. Wonder if we ever crossed paths. Hurt Street. Yeah, we probably did. Nikita told me that she used to go into software store as well, which would have been roughly around the time I was working there. So we probably did at some points. Obviously you came in.
Yeah.
I told you that Atari 2600, didn't I?
That was Game Station.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, I worked at Game Station as well.
But I remember software store, because that's where I bought Vice City.
Yes, when you shouldn't have, and I shouldn't have sold it to you, but I did.
Got poisoned. Oh, I got bitten again.
Oh man, snake-tastic.
Well, am I poisoned or am I just in caution?
Poison.
And in caution.
Well, it's both.
I'm glad that I saved before I got here then.
Yeah.
Because I didn't kill the dogs in this room either.
Oh, fun times ahead then.
Yeah.
You're going to have some Doberman love.
Yeah, while I'm trying to pick up this blue herb.
Blurb.
Yeah. I think I should probably just kill the dogs.
There's also a baffling... Sorry, I'm going to talk about Turok Evolution again a little bit. While you deal with these creatures. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh no.
This might be the end.
Have you got any heals? It didn't squeal.
No, he's not dead.
Now he's dead. Alright, I'll let you. There you go. And now you can be unpoisoned. Oh no, you've got to mix it, haven't you?
No, there's green.
Oh, right, nice. But
Jesus.
yes, there's a baffling thing that they did in Turok. Baffling. I think it's well, it definitely feels like a bug, but apparently it's a feature. So some levels, like you start the game and you have like a pistol, and as you go through a first-person shooter, you naturally pick up more weapons, right? So you pick up, your rifles, in Turok's case, bows, and all that kind of stuff, right? You get to one part of the game, suddenly, you don't have your pistol anymore. They just take it away from you, and I was like, "What? Where's my pistol gone?" And it's gone for many levels where the pistol would have been very useful, and then suddenly, you get to another level, and it's back, and it's like, "Oh, I'm allowed a pistol now. I'm allowed to have that now," and yeah, it's just weird. Weird situation. Also, like Turok's like famous for its kind of big weapons. Like the nukes and the big laser blast things and stuff. This has got those. However, you can only use them at certain very specific points in the game. Yeah, and you when you go to the next level, they're gone. Acid face to the round. Acid round to the face. I know. Presenting.
Yeah.
Live television. It gets weird sometimes. So did you ever play the original Turoks?
I remember playing Turok 2 a lot on the Game Boy Color.
What? I didn't even know they made a Turok 2 on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It was a side-scrolling platformer thing which was just horrible to play.
You said you played it a lot.
Yeah, because I didn't have many Game Boy Color games.
Oh, yeah. Back in our day, it was like, no, you play Turok because I bought it for you, and you're not having a new game until you finish that one.
Yeah, this is the game you've got.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. I've still got it. Because it was when they did the black cartridges.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, and it's Turok 2 Seeds of Evil on the Game Boy Color.
Oh, okay. You'll have to bring it round. We'll plug it into the Retron.
I'll plug it in the Retron, yeah. It might be easier to play on the Retron.
Is it a hard game in general?
I don't... It's either a hard game or I was just absolutely rubbish at that type of game back then.
Okay.
Because most of my gaming back then was Final Fantasy or Pokemon, let's be honest. So.
Dexterity wasn't really an issue. Yeah, some old school platformers can be brutal. Some new ones can as well. I mean, oh god. Well, I remember playing Castlevania and beating it on the NES the very first time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was fun.
I remember you running through that quite a lot. You got pretty good at that.
Yeah. I got to a point where I could do it, not super fast, but fast enough for me.
Yeah.
I could sit there and comfortably do it in about 30 to 40 minutes without dying too much. But yeah, it's like those old games. Like once you get in a pattern recognition, and you kind of know where the secrets are and everything, and the hidden health, especially with Castlevania, putting pork chops in walls.
Yeah.
Good grief. Eagle south of the wolf.
Yeah.
I wonder who thought up that title.
Was it? It's the eagle and the wolf, isn't it? The eagle. No.
Is it a clue for the puzzle?
Yeah.
Ah.
So it's yeah. So it's which side of the statue to put them in, even though you still don't really know which way north and south is anyway. So it kind of doesn't really help much. Jesus.
No, because the camera angles don't lend themselves to north, south, or.
No.
You just got to assume based on the positioning of the stuff, haven't you?
Yeah. Yes, it's just that you use the one. No, it doesn't fit. Oh, it's the other one then.
Yeah. I mean, you had a right time with that weather vane the other day, didn't you?
Oh god, yeah. That's why I absolutely nailed it, like playing it just.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, the other day you just could not nail it.
Could not get it. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
This bit always freaked me out because it was like, huge power supply thing, and I'm up to my knees in water.
I thought, for some reason, it went to a little different screen then when you flip the switch, but it doesn't.
No. Nice.
I'll take it. I'll grab this as well while I'm here.
He fell on his sword.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this trip through the mansion is pretty quick. And then we get to the mines.
The mines.
The mines, and for some reason, I just hate the mine section.
I don't like it because it's just a bit grey.
Yeah,
it's a bit boring.
Nothing really happens.
Yeah. No, yeah, nothing really happens, and the scenery's pretty bland.
Wow, okay, he didn't.
He said no.
Yeah.
He said no to the shotgun blast.
Yeah.
I mean, you saying you don't like the mines, like, it's kind of the same thing for me in Resident Evil 2, the remake. I don't like the sewer bit.
Yeah.
The sewer's sort of annoying. I don't like that bit at all. It's just dark, irritating, slow moving as well, because you're like wading through the water and stuff.
Yeah, and there's that ridiculous puzzle with the chest things.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They made that like next level.
Yeah. It's like in the original, it's just you plug 4 things in there and the door opens. This one, like, you got to solve riddles and all sorts of nonsense. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like that one opens this gate, which then shuts that gate, and you go through and you put that one, It's like, yeah,
kill me.
Just let me through.
Yeah, just open the damn door.
Yeah.
Game's hard enough already.
Yeah, I'm bored now.
Yeah. I mean, like 3 had a sewer section.
It did.
A small one, though.
Yeah.
And I much preferred that one because you just weren't in it for very long.
Yeah.
I also found myself getting really lost and turned around all the time, like in the Resi 2 sewers. It just felt like it just took forever to get through there. But the rest of the game's great. Yeah, like the rest of it.
Yeah, they're good games.
I like the DLC as well. So the DLC with is it the mayor's daughter. Thank you for following. Frog jump.
Frog jump.
Frog jump.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Thanks for the follow.
Oh wait, I'm going this way. Yeah, I haven't done the DLCs yet. Resi 2. They did. Was it 3? Did they do 3 different stories?
Hang on a minute. There was the it was a long time ago. It was the one where you play as the kid.
Yeah. So there was the gun shop's daughter. The gun shop's daughter.
The gun shop. Yeah. Kendo's daughter.
Yeah.
Robert Kendo.
I do think there was. I seem to think there was 3 DLCs.
The mayor's daughter. Or niece, the mayor's niece. You play as the mayor's.
Yes.
Because you find out like how she ends up
on the table.
On the table.
Weird, but
yeah.
If you know Resi 2, you know what we're on about.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was another one, but yeah, or was it? Might have just been the 2.
Maybe it was just the 2. Or no, am I getting confused with like because we did DLC with Resident Evil 8 with Ethan's daughter, didn't we?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was good. Yeah.
Yes, that has some really creepy sections in it.
Yes, it did.
Jesus.
Yeah, with the those things that move.
Doll things. Yeah, if you're not
when you're not looking at them.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Which at some points they were that was like really manageable, but then later when they started throwing like multiple at you.
Yeah.
And it was like you cannot keep up with looking at all of them.
Yeah, I did. Did we do that on stream?
No,
we didn't. We just played it.
Yeah, we just played that.
Wow. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember doing that section. I'm pretty sure when we got to that, because we were playing past the pad, weren't we? So it's like I'd do a bit, you do a bit.
Yeah.
And you just did a bit, and like the mannequins like started like being hinted at coming in again. I was like, oh, that's bad, isn't it, Jane? And he's like, yes, it is, Brent.
For you.
It was time to pass the pad.
I remember because you did that whole section. You got through. You just threw the controller back. It was like, no, I'm just done now. And
yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah. It's like, yeah, you can take this off me now. Well, I'm back, lads. Someone said they'd call me, but radio silence. So,
oh wow,
who knows now? Well,
rude, but welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. They obviously they're missing out.
Yeah.
On the bucket cultist. There's your name. Twiddly Stosh, as I remember. Yeah. Sorry. That I do want to get an extra monitor, so I can have the chat up here. Because it's quite far. It's over there, and the font's really small, and my eyes are old and weak and pathetic. So I'm like, ugh, I can just see colours. But yeah, squint and I can read it. It's fine. Do you know where you're going?
I was just thinking, yes.
You sure?
I don't sound very convincing, do I?
No. If this was a life or death situation, I'd be worried right now.
I know where I'm going.
Are we going to die?
I mean, I'm gonna do the thing.
You're going to do the thing?
Yeah, I need a space free, and I've got a first aid spray. I'll just use it. I've got enough in the box.
He's
It's
just going to
like,
use
yeah,
it.
You're
going to use a lifeline.
Yeah, so I can just get the red gem here. There.
Well, you want to get the red gem.
Yeah, well, I need it.
For?
Because you use it to unlock the box that gives you the emblem key.
Ah.
Let me grab this as well because I had to use it earlier.
What does the emblem key unlock in this?
The emblem door.
The emblem door. What? Ask stupid questions.
Yeah, no, it unlocks the door that's underneath this. Oh, yeah, I know. I need to. Oh no! Don't turn around.
Oh my god, it's tight. Tight. You got it.
Yeah, it unlocks the door underneath the safe room that you basically just get the metal ring object from. And then you get the stone object from the mines, combine them, and that gives you the second one to get down to the lab.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Basically.
Right,
what do I need to do now?
You need stuff.
Yeah, I need to go to an item box. Let's just go down here.
Yeah. Organise those items.
And there's one right here. Because I need to do that, and then I need to go to the mines.
It's the mine time.
Almost.
Time for the mines.
Well, we could do that from the other side of the mansion, so I can get rid of this.
The mine also gives you a different crank as well, doesn't it?
It does.
Special crank. I wonder why they did that. Considering the crank, like, you know, you kind of use the crank multiple times throughout, like, the whole of the mansion area. Like, why did they think we need to give them a different crank?
I don't know. Because, yeah, they make you keep this crank because you need to use it again to put the water back into the pool so you can get into the mine. So, yeah, they purposely make you keep this crank but then give you another one later.
Yeah, I'm just like, why?
Yeah, it is bizarre.
It's just have one crank.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a very, very good game design reason why it's two different cranks.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, maybe I'm being stupid. Maybe I'm just like, you know, why isn't there just one key? You know what I mean? It's like, it's essentially just another key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it is different because it's just another key.
I don't know. Yeah, it's weird.
Because otherwise it'd be like, oh, why didn't they just make all the doors have one key to unlock them? It's so silly.
Nope.
I wouldn't have to run around and play the game. You can just go through the doors. Dan's like, why? Yeah. I know, there's definitely a reason. There's gotta be. Let's Google it. Where's my phone? Where's it gone? I'm sitting on it. I'm gonna Google it. Actually, no. We'll ask ChatGPT and we'll immediately accept whatever answer it gives as the truth.
All right.
In Resident Evil, on the Gamecube, there are two different cranks.
The zombie's taking 2 shots to the face with a shotgun on this playthrough.
Why was to have two separate cranks? Let's see what ChatGPT says is the answer. Well, there is an answer.
Okay.
It's quite... okay, hold on. It actually knows the names. The square crank and the hexagonal crank.
Okay.
Okay, it serves both gameplay and design purpose. So, the game includes multiple puzzles that require cranks to move certain mechanisms like bridges or rotating platforms. By having 2 distinct cranks, it adds complexity to the puzzle. The player needs to find the correct crank for the specific mechanisms, ensuring the game remains challenging and engaging.
Okay, so
apparently.
To make it challenging.
That sounds more like an opinion.
It does. But we said we're going to take it.
Resident Evil games are known for limited inventory space, so having to manage both cranks can force players to make decisions about which items to carry, adding a layer of resource management to the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That also sounds like a bit of an excuse, but
atmosphere and realism. By differentiating, differentiating, can't speak, the cranks, it makes the world feel more real, in a sense that machinery or mechanisms are more varied, rather than everything being controlled by a single type of crank.
Cool.
There you go.
So it's good to see that realism was what they were going for with this then.
Realism, yeah.
Realism, yeah, it's great. This wooden door is locked. Oh no, my shotgun obviously won't deal with that. Let me find this small key.
Because that's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just use this axe to get through all of these doors.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
No. You must find the key.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I remember that time when I was playing Resident Evil and I kept hitting no to do you want to discard the keys?
I know,
it's
yeah.
Like, oh, God. Because it just fills up your inventory space. I'm just carrying all these keys unnecessarily because you can't throw them away once you've skipped the prompt.
And I'm pretty sure that's what I did with the shield key, which is why I still had it.
Classic game design trope. Although there isn't a red barrel in Resident Evil.
No, there's not.
What's your favourite game design trope?
Game design trope?
Yeah.
It's probably, I don't know, yeah, the red barrels are great. Or anything red and you shoot it and it explodes.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I like the new one that's been introduced in the latest generation, and that is the squeezing through tight spaces.
Oh, as hidden loading screens. I like, and this has been going for quite a long time, to be honest. And although a game recently did it differently, but I like in a first-person shooter when you reload your gun and there's only half a magazine left. You don't lose your ammo. It's the light went dim. Alexa, turn on horror in gaming lounge. There we go. Sorry. Computers. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like if you've used half your ammo, you don't lose what's left. It just gets replenished and then replaced.
Yeah.
Whereas in Helldivers 2, if you shot one bullet and then decided to reload, you discard that entire magazine and that comes off your total ammo.
Yeah.
So it was more ammo management and stuff. But yeah, a game trope, I just like magical refilling ammo cartridges. It's so good in Fallout when the safe has a combination lock, yet a lockpick and a screwdriver still works. Yeah? Choices. You know? And that's what what's the name of the studio that did Deathloop and Arcane. That's it. That's what they are good at, which is why Redfall was a real weird thing to happen to them. But yeah, Arcane are good at creating games that give you multiple access ways. You know, did they make Prey as well? They made Prey, didn't they? Yeah. I didn't like Prey that much, but the level of choice on how you got around the station was really well designed.
Yeah.
Can't knock it for that. And Dishonored, did they do that as well? Is that them?
I don't know.
Why am I asking questions? Did you see the God Awful Golem game? Did I see the God Awful Golem game?
Came this close to buying it many times.
Why?
Because you know what I'm like with buying rubbish games and then playing them. I mean, well, we still need to finish off the Walking Dead game.
I know. Bought that one. Did you see that one? What was it? Walking Dead Destinies? Yeah.
Great concept.
Brilliant concept.
Horrible game to play.
Worst
and
execution.
We're playing it on the hardest difficulty setting.
Yeah. We said, we're going to play this, but only if we can get through it on the hardest difficulty. And it is tough, isn't it?
I mean, well, it's like a lot of the game was really simple because some of the mechanics are just copy and paste every single encounter. Yeah. And then we got to one. Oh, they poisoned me again.
Oh.
Snake. Then we got to this one section, and the difficulty just went crazy.
Yeah, it went from manageable to, you're not making it out of here alive. Do you remember that bit where you'd done most of the level, and you're in the campsite, and there's the trailer, and you've got to literally run from the trailer to the truck at the front, and honestly, it was like 100 meters, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
just zombies everywhere, and you can't possibly shoot them all. You've just got to kind of clear a path, haven't you? And yeah, that bit we died so many times. Just wait there, Pooch.
Yep.
Oh.
Nope.
He did a ray gun. Australia's best breakdancer, didn't you know? She did something.
Yeah. She looked like she was having fun.
She looked like she was having fun, and she could breakdance better than me.
Yeah. And it give the internet a good time for a while.
Did.
Yeah, give us all something to laugh about and share and make
If
memes
anything,
of.
the performance was memorable.
Yeah.
Possibly for all the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
but still.
We all... Raygun is now a household name.
Absolutely. Everyone knows that. Blast from the past. I really want to go back and watch you guys play Right to Hell again. Bren's reaction to the first sex scene was gold. Yes. Oh, I remember that game fondly.
I'll never be able to forget it.
No, it's one of those that we do watch.
Yeah, every now and again
we watch it ourselves.
We'll stick an episode of the Let's Play on and
because I honestly, when you've done like, I mean, how many videos is that? There's like 60 parts to that.
There was a few.
It was like 40 or 60 or something like that. And like when you
too many.
Yeah, and we used to record those at your house.
Yeah.
Every Monday night.
Yeah.
I'd come around after work and we'd film.
We'd do about 2 hours worth, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
Because
it was
we'd get
2 hours.
a bunch of episodes.
And each one of those parts we'd split down into a 10-15 minute episode, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so yeah, we'd record them all on the Monday and then put them out over time and then record more the next Monday. And God, yeah, there was a time when we were doing there was a video every day, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we used to record those, and when you've done that many over weeks, you forget everything you said.
Yeah.
Especially like years later, so you have no idea what you said. Like it's just and I've rewatched videos that we did like years ago. And I'm just like, I don't remember saying that at all, and it's the most weird kind of feeling.
Yeah.
To hear yourself say something and then you find it funny again, like in the future, you're just like, yeah, it's weird, very very strange. But yeah, because at that time we were recording so many different things.
Yeah, we had like 4 games on the go at that point.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, got no chance of remembering anything I said in those recordings. But I'm glad they're all still there.
They are
as a record.
And we almost got through the DLC.
Well, we would have
if it
was finishable.
Yeah,
it's just actually not. The code says no.
Yeah.
You can't finish the game. It's impossible. Well, I mean, that was the reason why it was pulled from...
Yeah, pulled from sale, yeah.
But only on
PlayStation and PC.
Yeah.
You could still buy it on the Xbox 360 storefront, which is
we
where
did.
I bought it, yeah.
And yeah, it doesn't work.
I mean, the telltale signs were there, really.
It's my favourite scene.
Yeah, well...
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
like when we...
it was a ride.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was a ride to hell.
Nice.
Oh,
what?
He's not dead.
He's not.
It's fine. I'm gone.
He's very angry now. You just pepper sprayed a hunter. When the game is so bad, it becomes self-aware and it tries to stop you from playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. I remember just so many times where we were on the bike and we're just like, we'd be driving like, oh, the horizon hasn't loaded yet. And it's just like we had to apply the brakes on the bike to slow down and like to let the world load it. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good because there's no way anyone would want to make that, and no one would want to try and make that. But I don't know. It's one of those things. It's so bad, it's good. It's like those bad movies that you enjoy to watch because they're just so bad.
Yeah. Oh, it's just one of them. It's a game that I'm glad that we both own and what we played through to completion.
Yep.
Oh,
can't say I'd love to do it again.
No.
But I'm glad we did it, and there's a record of it.
Yeah. That and Past Cure.
Oh, that one. Honestly, Past Cure was way worse than Ride to Hell.
Yeah, because it wasn't even fun.
No.
Like, Ride to Hell
was amusing.
Yeah. Past Cure just was frustrating. I mean, we made it funny because we came up with some weird stories for Ian, and he's sleeping in his shoes. But it was just like...
He made it sound like his shoes are big and he lives in them. Sorry. Yeah, sleeping. Yeah, he sleeps with his shoes on because he's that kind of guy.
Yeah.
What else did we call him? Siberian.
Yeah, that's it. Siberian. Yeah.
Find that boulder.
Yeah.
Have you ever been squished by that?
I don't think so.
Dan's heading off now.
Oh.
See you soon, Dan. Thank
Cheers,
you for
Dan.
stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. Always a pleasure.
See you in the next one. And when the road did load in, one track had a hole to oblivion that you fell in, yeah?
Yeah.
Where we discovered the copyright information of the Sky JPEG.
Oh yeah, that was the DLC.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So much of that was just not finished.
Don't forget this fight comes up so quick. I don't feel like I'm equipped for it.
You not? Oh. Oh my.
Can you see a glass?
Oh, there you go. You need a bigger glass.
Poisoned again though.
Gonna need a swimming pool for that bugger.
Oh, am I poisoned or am I just in caution?
Yeah, just in caution, I think.
Both.
No, you're poisoned. You're both. Bloody hell. That's alright. I'm sure there's more herbs around, right?
Yeah, well, when I get through this door, I can... But the trouble is, am I going to keep locking onto the spider? That'll be alright.
Yeah,
as long as he doesn't charge at me.
He's posing
he's
at the
about
moment.
to.
He's just posing. He's going, hello. Funny trait of mine, I genuinely find spiders cute. So...
I do not.
I don't know. I think the bigger they are, the better. The smaller, like a house spider, I don't like those. But the big, like a big hairy tarantula, sure, that just sits on your hand. It's like a little cat.
Yeah, no.
With 8 legs and teeth.
No. No.
No. No. You're just saying no a lot.
Yeah. Just no.
No. I don't wish for spider.
No.
Spider is not my friend. I don't know. I like jumping spiders. They look cute.
Yeah, they look cute. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't want to be friends with one.
Nope. They can jump anywhere they like, just not towards me.
No.
Because they'll be batted the other way.
So you'd never have a spider as a pet?
No.
No.
I just don't do spiders.
What about a cat, but it has 8 legs in the shape of a spider? Like, so it's a cat.
That just sounds creepy.
But is it better than a spider? So it's got a cat's face, cat head, cat ears, a little cat body, 8 legs in the configuration of a spider.
I don't really know. I've never thought about that before.
I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about spiders. I just don't like them.
It's probably the legs.
The legs.
The legs, the speed.
8 is too many legs.
It's a lot of legs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of legs.
And all the eyes as well. You don't need that many eyes.
Why do they need that many legs?
I know.
What are they doing with them all?
I don't know.
I've got 4 and I barely use 2 of them. Sitting down all the time. Desk job, streaming.
You got 4 legs.
Huh? What?
That's just the way you said that. So what's need 8? I said I've got 4 and I barely use 2 of them.
Limbs. All right, limbs.
Oh, we're going limbs. Okay, limbs rather than
Not
legs.
specifically legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm secretly a spider in a Bren costume. Surprise!
Yeah. And that explains my fear of them.
Hey. Ah, yes, this puzzle.
Yeah. We crank it in.
We crank it out. And then you put it on a spinny turntable.
Yeah.
Spin it around.
I know, I hate this puzzle.
It's anytime you have to push things in Resident Evil, and this was true for this one, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, I think, had some pushy things in there.
Mm.
Anytime you have to push anything, it's like, oh, this is so slow. Seeing a perfectly round boulder chase someone like Indiana Jones makes me wonder. Someone had to spend a long time sculpting that into a ball shape. Alright, Dave. That's your job. As part of this underground complex. Chisel this boulder till it's perfectly round. Yeah, because, I mean, it had to roll.
Yeah.
So, it ain't got to roll if part of it's a bit flat.
Now, again, who designed this place and why?
Spencer, wasn't it? No.
Trevor, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Well, no, he was the groundskeeper. Wasn't the designer the same person that designed the place in Resident Evil 7? Because you kind of come across his notes, don't you?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah,
There was some sort of loose link back to the Resident Evil series in... Was it 7 or was it 8?
I think it was 7. No, 7 didn't have any links apart from a picture of a helicopter that had an umbrella logo on it.
And then someone that claimed to be Chris turning up at the end.
Which wasn't Chris.
No. Yeah.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. That
Like,
still confuses me because then Chris Redfield's back in 8 and he's different.
Yeah.
Again.
Completely different. I don't get it. Maybe I
wonder
just...
if it was ever explained. Well, there was the DLC, wasn't there, where you play as Chris Redfield that takes place after Resi 7?
Was there?
Yeah. So
Did I miss a DLC?
Spoiler alert if you've not played 7. But at the end of 7, when Chris rescues you and you get whisked away in the helicopter, it then takes place. You're Chris and you're going back through the areas to get some stuff. I've
never played.
I've not finished it. I started it just because I wanted to see what it was like.
And you never finished it?
No, I never finished it.
Ah. Oh, I didn't even know they'd done that.
I can't even remember what it was called now.
Redfield. Could have been.
Yeah.
And if not, why not?
Should have been. Yeah. But yeah, so there was that. But I don't know, maybe at the end of that they explain why Chris is different, or maybe Chris Redfield was just a code name that he was using. I don't know. I never finished it.
I don't know. Chris Redfield in Resident Evil 8 feels more like the Chris we know.
Yeah.
He looks more like the Chris from 5.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of guy that could punch a boulder.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Go to a save here.
Sad there was no boulder punching though.
No. Right, his boulder punching days are behind him.
Yeah.
Now he's a trench coat wearing guy now.
Yeah. I wonder if Capcom, like, you know, as a company, kind of like look at all the memes and just kind of go, do you see what they're saying about Chris?
Yeah.
They think the boulder punching's really weird. Is it weird? Is it weird? I don't know.
Danny?
Nanny?
Yeah. I'd still love to know where that came from.
Yeah. Maybe it was like one of those things where the director's like, how do we get Chris from A to B? How do we do this? Because, like, this is what we've got. Like, you know, how can we get him across here? It's like, what? How? Maybe he punches the boulder. And it's like, just have him punch the boulder.
Yeah.
It was like, reminds me of, this is on one of these podcasts that I was listening to, the What Went Wrong podcast for films. Yeah. And I was listening to the one about Beetlejuice, the original Beetlejuice. And there was a bit, if you've seen the original Beetlejuice, there's a bit where, in order to get to the underworld, Adam draws a door, and he draws the handle, and then knocks 3 times, and then they go to the other side. And in the writing room, they were just tearing each other's hair out because they could not figure out how to get the Maitlands to the other side, you know, to the dead world kind of thing. And one of the writers, in frustration, shouted in the middle of the room, "So, what do you want me to do? Have them draw a fucking door?" And then they all just kind of looked at each other and just said, "Yes." I think that's great. Chris is too old to punch bowlers. He flicks pebbles to remind him of the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he could do a good skimmer across a lake, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Redfield can skim a boulder.
Yeah.
Boosh, boosh, boosh. What's your further? Have you skimmed a stone and got like what's your furthest skim? How many bounces?
Furthest skim? There many.
There many.
No, I've never really mastered it. It's probably only like 2 or 3.
My best one was 8.
Wow. Okay.
8 skims, but it was Jay. The rock was perfect. It was the kind of one where you're scanning around on the floor, you're looking at rocks. Oh, that's kind of flat. It's kind of flat. That's a skimmer. You know, it was like perfectly shaped, had a little nodule that you could wrap your finger in, so you could like get the proper flicking, thing. Yeah, it was great. I know people like do crazy things with skimming stones. Like I've seen people like do like 20, or go across a whole lake. Ridiculous. But I was proud of my 8.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Like I said, I've only managed like 2, maybe 3 tops.
Yeah.
I don't really think that was skimming. I think it was just bouncing.
That's not skimming. That's floating with style.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before.
Have you saved?
Yeah. It's not gonna kill me or anything.
Okay.
But this bit here, look.
What's up there? What's this? Magnum rounds?
Yeah.
How many?
You get 6.
How many are there?
I don't need a hanger magazine, but yeah, that's what I'll get them extra 6 hanger rounds. But I've never been up there before.
What else is there?
It's just a battery for my stun gun.
Oh, okay. I didn't. All these years.
Yeah, I've never ever done that before.
I've never seen that.
No.
I've never seen that camera angle.
Yeah, me neither. But I think it was one of the last times we played the game. I just saw the flashing,
and you're like,
yeah.
So like, what? You've only just recently noticed it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What a random discovery.
Yeah.
That's so weird. That like, just all this time, I've never seen that before.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, yeah. That's the first time I've ever done it.
Maybe it's the overscan on the TV.
Maybe.
Like, because that box like really overscans everything.
Yeah. Just seeing that like flashing in the corner is the first time I've ever seen that, and I was like, oh, so there must be a way up there. And then yeah, sure enough, you can climb up the boxes and get magnum bullets.
Amazing. Right now, this is the. Is this the bit? The bit where you could perish?
No.
Oh, it's not yet. It looks like it's in this area. Though.
Well, yeah. After I've done this, I then go to that area. So it's almost done with the mine now. You just need to push this, get the broken flamethrower, and then
the door, dodge Lisa Trevor in the corridors again,
and then go back to the mansion, put the 2 things in the door, and then do the scary fight.
Frog Jump says, I'm always keeping my bullets on a stack of crates down a mine shaft. It's so convenient.
Well, they're right there where you need them.
Exactly. Why? Why wouldn't you put them there?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, also, why wouldn't you keep a small flamethrower in this huge box?
And then use a crowbar.
Yeah, the only way you can open it is by crushing it, and then it breaks the flamethrower.
In this elaborate press.
Yep.
Like, what is even this for?
I don't know.
Like, what were they doing down here?
Yeah.
That requires an pneumatic press like that.
Yeah.
Surely it's not to crush boxes.
Garbage compactor, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
See, like there's like a chute to the left of me, see?
True. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but it just seems elaborate to have it there.
Oh, this whole place is elaborate.
Is this... This is still part of the mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. She... phased.
They were filming TikToks.
Probably. I don't need to do anything.
You don't need to do it. You need to win.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't need to do anything with that box. Oh, no.
Oh, second guessing yourself. It's fine.
No. I pass another item box before I go.
There you go. You got everything you need.
Yeah.
You're all good.
So spawn at least this side.
This girl is strong to push those crates. Is this Jill? It is Jill.
It is Jill.
There's Jill Valentine. Not a vegetarian.
No.
Claire is though.
Yep. We learnt this earlier.
We did. I don't know why I was interested in that. I'm not a vegetarian myself or anything. It's just It's interesting. Well, no, we got onto the subject about sandwich
yeah,
fillings, didn't we?
What sandwich fillings all the characters would have. Or,
Yeah.
well, what toasty fillings.
Yeah, what toasty fillings would the characters have? And we're like, oh, I don't know if some of them might be vegetarian.
Yeah.
Claire would be having tofu.
Yeah. Alright. So, that is the mines done.
What would Enrico Marini have in his toasted sandwich?
Pastrami.
Pastrami?
He kind of the person that would be like a proper like New York sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he'd be putting pickles, pastrami.
Pickles, pastrami.
Like, yeah. I can see it, yeah. Huh?
Take that dagger as well. Okay. Right, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
He knows what he's doing. I've only been playing the game for... How old's this game? 2002?
2002 or 2001?
It was 2. It was
2002. Yeah, that was it, because 0 was 3. And I can't remember if it was a year gap or a 2-year gap, and of course it was only a year gap back then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't need
Who is your favourite Resident Evil character?
my favourite Resident Evil character?
Yeah. Out of all of them. This is a hard decision.
It is a hard decision.
Having to think long and hard about this one.
Yeah. I don't actually know.
They're all pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with an easier question.
I like Rebecca Chambers.
Yeah.
I think she was a great character, but chronically underused.
Yeah.
I quite like Leon.
Yeah, Leon's good.
I like his kind of, his story arc about, good, clean cop, and then next time you see him, he's like some badass.
Yeah,
and then like even more so when you get to like Resi 6.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like proper in full like arse kicking mode in 6, isn't he? Especially with the melee combat in that.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat, who's your favourite Resident Evil character? I want to know everyone's. I think mine... I think it's going to be Jill,
Yeah, Jill is a great character.
Yeah, I do like Jill. Billy Cohen was good too.
He was.
Yeah, there's not many I don't like. Some of the side characters are a bit underused. Like...
Brad.
I was literally just about to say Brad. Like, he's not that interesting, is he?
No.
And he buggers off in the helicopter and... Yeah. Frog jumps. Leon for sure. Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Yes. Yeah. That's a great line.
It is a good quote. Yeah. Did they change that in the remake? Does he still say bingo?
I could not tell you because I played that game lots of times recently and I skipped the cutscenes.
I was going to say, because I swear I recently... He still says it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Like, I had a memory blank then, because I played the remaster, and I don't know, I just had a thought like, wait, did he say it in that? Like, I don't remember him saying it. But yeah, he must have. You know what they're like with changing dialogue and things in remasters and ugh.
Yeah, because I played that game through once and enjoyed it, and then every single time I played it since, I was speedrunning it, so I was just skipping all the cutscenes.
What did you think of the movies?
Well, you got the original movies.
Yeah, which were done by what's his name, and Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
Paul Anderson. Is it W. Anderson? I can't remember. Those ones.
Yeah, him. Yeah, they were all right.
They were tolerable. They're kind of like what I would call a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
They're not really Resident Evil-y, but a fairly competent zombie flick.
Yeah.
Not bad. I think Resident Evil, the second one, is it Apocalypse? Was the title, where they had like Jill, and I think they casted like the characters the best in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the latest ones that they've done, like Welcome to Raccoon City.
So I've not seen that one.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Just baffling.
Yeah, and then the Netflix show.
The Netflix show. Okay. Yeah. We just read some comments. I saw Resi 2 Apocalypse on the telly at the time as a teen. I think that's how I discovered the franchise. Oh, fair play.
Okay.
Fair play. That was a good introduction, I suppose, because it was the one that had the best kind of characters in it.
Yeah.
Hollywood guilty pleasures for sure. I didn't like Welcome to Raccoon City. It was so badly cut. Thank you. It was so bad. That movie is trash. It's
I do still feel like I need to watch it.
I mean, sure. If you want to waste time, just watch it. The irritating thing is that the actors that they've got in there are pretty good. You know, there's some good acting in there. But the characters they're portraying, like, they've been told to play them differently. So, like, Wesker doesn't act like Wesker.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that they made him have a relationship with Jill.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
What the hell's that about? It's just weird. Yeah, when they change the lore and the characters and how they look and all that kind of stuff, I can't get on board with it. It's like, I know a lot of the time the games companies, especially when they've got like a newer Resident Evil coming out, which they did at the time of Welcome to Raccoon City, they tell the movie people, make it different because they don't want it to take anything away from the game.
Yeah.
Or affect the game sales in any way. So,
oh, here we go.
Oh, this is a bit. Jay needs to concentrate on this bit.
Oh, this is the bit that seems to have killed me the past few times.
It's fine. You got this. You got this. Quiet on the green.
That's alright. Because sometimes she'll jump over now. And that's kind of what I want to happen.
She's not going to do it because you want it to. This looks risky.
I can't move.
Oh, I've not seen her do that before.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Fine. Don't push that one then.
That one in particular.
Yeah. Right, hopefully she's
yeah,
going
I
for
think
Barry.
the Resident Evil 3 movie was set so far in the future, so it didn't affect the game. Yeah. Oh, Barry.
She was about to knock that one off herself. And then Barry.
What's she doing?
She's just being a nuisance.
What?
A nonsense, that was where to come out.
A nonsense. There you go. Here we go.
Yeah, alright, so at least we didn't die. It wasn't the best fight, but we didn't die.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
Whoop whoop. Nice. Well done. You can rest easy now.
Yeah.
That's like that was the only like tricky bit, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just the lab now.
The lab. Time for the lab. Laboratory. I do like the lab. I like how that looks.
Yeah, it's the short little section.
I was going to say, it is very short, though, isn't it?
I could make it shorter by just letting Barry die in this fight. And when you get to the mansion, you don't have to. When you get to the lab, you don't have to do any of the labby bits.
Oh yeah,
you just walk out.
You just leave, don't you?
Yeah, because you don't set the self-destruct or anything like that. You don't fight the tyrant. You just leave the mansion.
Wow, that is a real bad ending.
Yeah. So I get the middling ending. I don't even bother rescuing Chris because it just takes too long getting the free MO discs and faffing around. So
sorry, Chris. Gonna rot in a jail cell until you get blown up.
Well, it's fine. He's a character that he'll still be around.
Hey, thank you for the subscription, Frog John.
Hey,
really appreciate
very much.
Yeah, yeah. We've only recently just come back from a 3 year two.
Like,
I'm gonna say 2 year
It's probably about 2 years.
3 year hiatus.
Yeah.
Whilst we were developing a game, but we're back now.
Yep.
And we've got lots of games to get through.
We've got loads of games to get through.
So, yeah, we're basically just going to play through the pile of shame.
Yeah.
Don't think I know the game well enough to have a favourite character. It's monster designs that got me into it. I think William Birkin will always be my favourite monster. Yeah.
He was a good one.
Definitely. He was really awesome. Like, yeah, in Claire's scenario in Resident Evil 2, I liked the tyrant in that.
Mm.
Wait, was he a tyrant? I suppose he was a tyrant. Oh, look at that! We got to change the disc. It's that magical time we get to change the disc. Oh, don't turn the power off.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, pause for intermission. Go and get yourself a drink. Remember to hydrate. All that jazz.
There we go. Disc has been changed.
Amazing. I love that. You know, there was when more games used to come on just double discs.
Yeah.
I remember on the Xbox version of Dead Space 2, it came on 2 discs.
Yes.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing because the sound that happens when you need to insert disc 2 is so loud, and it's a jump scare in itself. It's just like, it just makes this huge loud noise, and you're just like, oh god, I'm gonna change the disc. Ancient technology makes me want to buy a PS1 90s telly to go with it. Yeah. You know what? I miss a good CRT because there's a good few games that you just can't play anymore without having one. And one of them is Resident Evil. Resident Evil Dead Aim.
Yeah.
Which is, like, in my opinion, one of my favourite Resident Evil games. It's kind of a spicy choice for a favourite, but I love that game.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Dead Aim was, it was third person with a camera that worked like Code Veronica, wasn't it? Like it was 3D and behind the character, so it wasn't fixed camera. But then when you saw an enemy, you could squeeze the trigger on the gun, and the camera would go into the back of the character's head, and then it became a light gun shooter where you could just shoot at the screen. And that game was just so cool. It was very short.
Yeah.
But it was really a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I think I had to install Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis on 11 floppy disks.
Oh, yeah. I remember
yeah, there was a lot of disks.
The floppy disk days. Like, we were having this conversation a while back, and I remember even, like, Lemmings, I think.
Well, that was on, like, 3
Yeah, that had
diskettes, wasn't it?
A few floppies.
Yeah. Oh my god, hi guys, I didn't see you was on. How's it going? Dead Stereo Gaming.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
that's the name I recognise.
All the familiar faces are coming back. Yeah, how's it going? We're just like chilling, randomly having a stream.
Yep.
Playing some classic Resident Evil. I had Dino Crisis as a kid, never finished it, but I remember it being very similar to this. Protagonist chick in very tight outfit. Oh yes, Regina. Yeah, Regina from Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis got real hard towards the second encounter with the T-Rex.
Yeah,
that was a tough one. But I think I've done Dino Crisis a couple of times. Nowhere near as many times as I've played through a Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
But Dino Crisis 2, I really like Dino Crisis 2. That was like more arcadey. Nice headshot.
That'll do. Yeah, I can't think if I've played Dino Crisis 2.
Have you not? Is that on your pile of shame? It should be. It's very good.
I don't know if I even own a copy of it.
I do. You can borrow mine.
Yeah, I've definitely got Dino Crisis 1 and 3.
3?
Do you remember? We really got into
loved
3.
3.
Yeah.
3 was basically hated by everyone.
I mean, it had its flaws.
Oh yeah, it was flawed.
Yeah.
But I just kind of got into a flow with that game, and I really loved how it looked. I did like how the jetpack controlled and stuff. I think literally the biggest thing that let that game down was its camera was really awkward in certain situations. But it didn't bother me enough to make me not like the game as a whole. So I'm good, thanks. Good to see you guys again. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
Good to be back, chilling on the sofa, playing some games, of which we've got a large pile to get through.
Yeah, so the idea is just to get through our piles of shame.
Thank you so much for the sub for 2 months.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's go! Oh, that's amazing, mate. No, I appreciate that. We will be streaming more often. But Jay's going to Japan in... When are you going?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
So it'll be me on my own for a bit. But then, yeah, when you're back, we're going to try and make it a regular Monday thing.
Yeah.
It's an excuse for us to just get through a lot of stuff we missed as well. So, yeah. Right, maybe roughly around the same time, I guess. I don't know. We haven't really got a set schedule or anything. But
no, nothing yet. We just, this one was a...
Hey, should we do this?
Yeah. Which is why we're playing Resident Evil, because it's a game which is...
It's a safe one.
Yeah, we can just casually play and just...
And finish in one sitting.
Yeah, chat to people as they come in and basically tell you what our plans were, really.
Yeah, what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm going to be playing Turok Evolution next, which is going to be fun / stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go through my pile and see what game.
I was going to say, like, what are you thinking? What are you...
I don't know. I can't even remember what's in my pile.
You don't know what's in your pile.
Yeah.
I've got piles everywhere. I've not got piles. Piles of games, just everywhere. This room is filled with stuff I've not finished yet. Either way, this is epic. Total surprise to see you mates back. Yeah,
hey.
Awesome. Where in Japan are you going?
So I'm...
And sorry, thank you for the follow. B3 Bedlam. Thanks. Cheers. Sorry, my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the laptop screen is all the way over there, and it's quite small.
It's over there. Should bring it over here, really, but it's over there. Where are you going?
So I'm starting in Chiba, then I'm going to Kamakura, then Kyoto.
Ooh.
Then I'm meeting you in Tokyo for the week you're there, and then when you go, I'm then going to Hakane. Yeah, so kind of traveling around a little bit.
Yeah,
trying to see
you're
as
doing
much
it
as
all.
I can. Yeah.
I'm only going for a week, so I'm doing.
Yeah,
we're doing Tokyo.
We're just going to do Tokyo when you're there, because there'll be
there's a lot.
There'll be plenty to do there for the week that you guys are there.
I was going to say, biggest city in the world.
Yeah.
We'll find something to do. Bedlam. Oh, Dead Stereo Gaming recommended us.
Ah, nice.
Well, thank you for checking us out.
Yeah.
Not in that way. I mean, in the channel way. Channel way.
Hold on. I want to go in here. I need my shotty.
Oh, I gotta get the shotty.
Need my shotty. I've only got one. I've only got one shell.
Just one. You've always got one shell.
Yeah, but is there? Oh no, it's. Oh no, there is.
Hey. More grenades.
Yeah, and then the shotgun.
They're really powerful.
Yeah. No, I want okay.
There's various items.
There's
various.
Just pick up the thing on
various
the
items.
None of that's important right now. This is what I need.
The big box of shells right there.
Yeah. So we want to the shot. Oh no, I've got 3 in there. Oh, we're okay.
That's good. That's good.
Get rid of that now.
When are you nearing the bit where you've got to precariously carry a canister of fuel?
That's what we're going to grab now.
Right.
So
that was quite hard to say. Precariously carry a canister of fuel.
Precariously carry a canister of fuel. Yeah, there feels like there's way too many precarious in there. Like.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will walk with it as well, because I know that there's like this weird scientific thing where if you step 3.5 times, well, if you run like
you can
get 3.5
steps,
and then you got to stop and walk, and then but it's not going to risk it. I'm just going to walk with it.
Yeah, have a stroll.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Chance to slow down.
Chimera, is it? Are they chimeras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did he die?
Nope.
Nope.
He's getting back up. Oh my.
Now he's dead.
But you've used all of your shotgun shells.
That's fine.
Dead Stereo doesn't like this bit.
Yeah.
Warning: fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Wow, that's like a really dangerous Bond cocktail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shaken,
not jarred.
Not jarred.
No, it's not full yet, so I can run.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I was like, Oh, right. Okay. You need to put the fuel in it first.
Yeah. So if you run, it can explode. If you fire a weapon, it will explode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is why I cleared that chimera out.
Gotcha.
And it's why I always burn the zombies in the lab as well, even though I'm never really here long enough.
Yeah.
But I always burn them just so, because you can guarantee the one time I don't, there's going to crimson head me.
Oh. Imagine if you had a car with this fuel. Huh, well, don't buy a hydrogen car.
Yeah. I'm going to do a safety save as well, because I'm a wimp. I usually don't, but because we're streaming, I don't want to die.
It's fine.
So we'll just...
Wait, 31 messages were deleted by a moderator.
Bucket cultists.
Bucket cultists.
Stream elements timed out bucket cultists for 30 seconds.
Why? We didn't do that.
What did you do?
What happened? Well, I know this is the first time we've come back streaming. And in the stream element settings, I haven't looked at those for a long time. It may have defaulted to some extreme moderate everything
potentially.
So I got told off for using caps. Okay, yeah. I need to look.
Yeah, that wasn't us.
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. I need to look at the settings again because from what I remember, if you leave them on default, they're pretty strict.
Yeah.
So it's like, no links, no repeating characters. So like sometimes you can get it if you put a load of exclamation marks after something, it can happen. So for the next stream, I will look into that. However, right now, just avoid caps. We know that triggers it.
No cap.
No cap. Just like that. Like the kids say. Yeah. No cap.
Don't.
Shit.
Just
I'm
don't.
stopping.
Just don't.
I'm stopping. I don't get it. Knew it. It's happened to me before on my stream. Yeah, I know. It's brutal, isn't it? Brutal.
Alright.
I'm surprised. I've not been banned. I've sworn quite a lot. Do they allow swearing on Twitch?
Yeah. Wow.
Are they a bit more lenient with it?
I think this stream is classed as for mature audiences because
because the game is a
game.
Is it a 15 or an 18?
It's 15.
It's a 15. So I can't say fuck then.
Oh well, shit. I think I don't know. It's been a few years since we've been on Twitch. We probably do need to look into.
Yeah, I was going to say the world has changed.
It has
quite a lot.
Yeah,
in the last
massively.
I'd be worried if we could get cancelled.
Nah, we'll be fine.
No, we'll be alright. You can't cancel the uncancelable. Cancelable.
Well, now you're cancelled.
It was going so well. It says you can say the F word once per stream when I googled it.
You used your one. No more.
Alright. I'll try and curb the F word.
I think have you said it at any other point?
Oh yeah, loads at the beginning.
Have we?
I did.
Oh,
you not so much. Me.
Yeah, well, I'm good at doing that.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're pretty good at minding your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
I'm
not.
I'm not. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with free speech.
There is not.
They say people that use a lot of swear words are more intelligent.
Okay.
It's fucking true, though.
It's always nice to see there is at least one exception to the rule, isn't there?
Yeah. There you go. So it's an educational stream. Therefore, we're educating about swear words. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know where the word the F word came from?
There's many different stories I've heard of where it came.
There is, but do you want to know my favourite one?
Go on then.
Back when you had medieval castles and the villages were within the castle walls, they had to control the population of the castle area.
No, this is the one that I know.
Yeah. So in order for you to have a child and expand your family whilst living in the castle grounds, in the villages surrounding it, you had to have permission from the king. So you had to go and get permission, and if you were granted permission, a scribe would come and knock a sign on your door that said F-U-C-K, which meant fornication under the consent of the king.
Yep.
Apparently it's one of the stories of where it came from.
Yeah.
Whether or not there's an ounce of truth in that, I don't know, but I like it.
I don't think there is, but that's the one that I've always heard the most of.
Yeah, I like that one.
Blocking the camera there.
I know. However, I do know one that is true, and I know the origin of it factually, and it's the word goodbye.
Okay.
So we say goodbye. It's like bye, see ya, goodbye. Where that came from, and the original phrase is "God be with you."
Okay.
Now people would say that as a "God be with you," when you were leaving. It's like "God be with you," and that's when you parted ways. And over time, through dialect, it got shortened to "God be with ye," and it kept getting pushed down until eventually it just became goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
So there you go. Dialect. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Anyway, video games. Remember when we played those?
Yeah.
I'd write the word on a door myself and say someone else
wrote it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't put that there.
Yeah. Weren't me.
Yeah. No, it probably would have had to have had a king's wax seal as well on there. For authenticity.
Yeah. Alright. We're almost there.
Almost there.
First fight with the tyrant now.
Oh, yes. How many bullets? 6? Is it 6?
Might be 5.
5. Well, we're
pretty sure it's 5.
We'll all count together, Sesame Street style. 1 the bullet. So that's what people did before we started hanging socks and hats on the door handle. Yeah. However, if I ever saw socks on a door handle, I'd just be like, "Ooh, free socks."
Let's do that. The door that goes up.
Oh, yes. Is that the only door that does that?
I think so.
It's the only door that does it.
Skip all these cutscenes.
Yeah. It reminds me of that meme, like, when you skip through all the cutscenes, you get to the final boss, like, I don't even know who you are. It's 5. It's 5, folks. 5 Magnum rounds.
Thought I could usually get a shot off on him before turning round, but
not today.
I got smacked in the face.
Got a tyrant smack.
Yeah, that's fine though. Okay.
I did like the redesign on the tyrant in this.
Yeah.
He's so imposing. It's like when the cat. I know we skipped past it, but when he's in the tank of water and he's like twitching.
Yeah.
Ugh, creepy. Damn door sound effect. Sorry, I instinctively call it out whenever I see it. Yeah.
Yep. The Doom sound effect. Wait for it.
Oh, Doom. Sorry. Yeah. I read it out as damn door sound effect. It's good. Sorry, it's tiny writing over there.
Yeah.
We'll get a secondary monitor next time. Just have it here somewhere so I can be like, oh yes, your comments.
That's a good question. If you had to go through one of the Resident Evil games in real life, which one would you pick?
Survival not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd want to go through this one just because I know it. So at least I know where I'm going.
Yeah, Resi 2 then. No, I don't know. I think I'd just want to go out. I'd go through Resident Evil 0.
Just you want to get Rebecca Chambers?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's because I like trains.
Yeah. If you can have a rubbish day, you may as well do it with someone like...
Yeah. A medic.
Yeah.
Not for any other reason. Talented herbalist and medic. Now Brent started swearing, he can't stop. No. It's kind of a thing. No, I don't swear that much. Do I? On day-to-day, regular conversation.
Regular conversation.
Would you say I overuse swear words?
I wouldn't say you overuse swear words.
No? There you go. You heard it here first. Only on stream to hundreds of people.
Yeah.
Where people can cancel me for swearing too much. I don't know. Has anyone ever been cancelled for? Oh wait, no. On television they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to work in television, and I have stories. It was a shopping TV channel, so you can imagine the stories. Yeah, they're really dull. But we had there was a few jokers who used to like be on the mixing desk, and I remember there was like one of the presenters had an argument with the director that was on shift at that time. Sometimes they don't get on. It happens. And the presenter basically, while the camera was cut away from her, she stuck a finger up at the director through the camera.
Yeah.
And the director cut her back in vision.
Oof.
Yeah. So she had to deliver an apology, obviously, and there was, yeah. Ultimately, they both got let go for that.
Yes.
Because for her doing it in a live studio, and for him cutting it in vision,
Yeah.
to try and get a one-up. Yeah, it was bad. It was very bad. He was a very mischievous director, though. He did a lot of questionable things for television, shall I say? But yeah, that was the bad one. That was definitely a bad one. I was trying to think. What else? Oh, yeah. Actually, there's a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't say. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna divulge a lot of things. People would know who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't say anything. So
Yeah.
I will refrain. But yeah, but very interesting 20 years of my life that was. I still work in TV, but it's a bit more on the outside of it now. And occasionally Twitch.
Yeah.
She wasn't giving the middle finger. She was saying there was only one left in stock.
Yeah.
Had the quantity on screen proven that, I'm sure she would have used that as an argument. But no, there was still plenty left in stock at that point. Here we go. Tyrant fight. How many? Oof. It's fine. It's fine.
Because I'm going to get hit in the face.
Nah. He's slow. There you go. It's not. It's not. Oh.
One more then.
Went in for the cheeky fist.
Yeah.
Sorry. Beg your pardons.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
You should use that. Ooh. Ooh. Is it going to be a no-hit fight? Oh, I jinxed it.
It almost won. It almost won.
Oh wow, he's really going for you. And a bazooka. You're still fine.
Yeah, because I didn't take any damage.
Oh yeah.
I used the knife. He's going to back right at me. Oh no,
Nope.
There you go.
Exploded into dust.
That was a pretty quick fight, other than being grabbed. That was a little bit unfortunate at the end.
Not bad.
we go.
Not bad.
Done. Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. There you go. There it is. Classic.
That felt like a long one.
It probably wasn't your fastest, but
I definitely made a lot of mistakes.
yeah. But there you go. Resident Evil on the Gamecube. Completed.
Yeah.
What next? Well, it's going to be Turok, isn't it? While you're away, because you're going away on for Saturday. When's your flight?
Wednesday morning.
This Wednesday.
No, next Wednesday.
Oh, right.
So we can do next month. Well, we said maybe we'd do a Resi 2 if you're up for a Resi 2.
I can do Resi 2, sure, but only if you're like not like deep in planning your packing and stuff like that, because you might be.
Nah, I should be alright. I could do the Monday evening before I go.
Okay.
It'd be
Alright.
like my
It's okay.
my last stream before I go away.
Before we go to Japan,
Yeah.
and then for the next like couple of weeks, I'll dip a toe in Turok.
Dip a toe in Turok.
Dip a toe in Turok. Yeah, and that will be fun. But Well, while the credits are rolling. Wait, does it show you the time now or
No,
after
the after the
isn't it?
credits.
Yeah, there you go.
After
Well,
credits.
it's down there. Down there.
Yeah.
So you can watch the credits down there if
Yeah.
you want. Oh, yeah, no, that was fun. I like that.
That was good. I always enjoy running through the game.
Just read back.
Pure terror.
Cubed. It says Pure Terror Cubed on the back. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, they have to do something.
I've never read that before on the back of this box.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
That's what I mean. So it's like you just notice new things every time you play this game.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Does it have the character bios in the book?
It might do.
It might do. Because we do have the book. Oh, I'm dropping everything.
Jesus.
Okay, got a 9 out of 10 from... It doesn't say.
Sure. Is it the seal? What does the seal say?
I can't read it. It's like a weird shade of grey.
Okay, it is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Nintendo official magazine.
Ah,
So of
bias.
course it got a 9 out of 10.
Of course it did. I think it deserves a 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 in my book.
So Jill Valentine, here's the bio, the character bio. Jill is a member of the STARS Alpha team. She is a highly intelligent agent who possesses both quick reflexes and common sense. It's important for fighting zombies. She has been decorated for her bravery in many dangerous situations where her cool judgment kept herself and others alive.
Decorated.
Very.
Wallpaper. Like a tree.
like a tree. Yeah. But that's all the information it has about it. It doesn't have a blood type and a diet
No.
prerequisites.
Here we go then, what's the time?
Ooh. What is the time?
2:17. That was actually quicker than my last one.
Yeah.
It was 2 hours 20. And I made a lot of mistakes.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I could probably easily get sub 2 hours then.
Yeah.
In my casual runs.
Well, you've definitely done it before, haven't you? Because don't you need to do a sub 2 hour to unlock something?
My
in this?
best run was 1 hour and 32 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
What? Or was it 1 hour 39?
What's the world record?
The world record's 1 hour 24.
Woof. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was about 15 minutes behind the world record with my quickest time. So that's probably 1:39.
Nice. Not bad.
I've got the picture somewhere, but it's not on that phone. I
Oh.
took it on an old phone, so it's on my PC.
He's got double phones.
Don't-
You know what that means?
No, it's
That's just an old phone.
yeah. So yeah, I need to find the picture out just so I can see what my best time was. So
Yeah.
I would like to get to that point again.
Yeah. The bio didn't include her diet, cup size. No.
Important information on Jill missing.
There is somewhere. There's a cup size. Slash ChatGPT. This will be the last ChatGPT of the night. What is Jill Valentine's bra size? Does it know? Let's see. It's given me a fob off answer. So it said Jill Valentine's bra size has never been officially confirmed or addressed in any official Resident Evil game or related materials.
I mean, it was never a plot point.
Apparently not.
Well,
Yet details like this are typically not relevant to a character development or story. Really?
this is true, I suppose.
Her role in Resident Evil series is focused on her skills, leadership, and survival abilities, making her one of the franchise's most iconic protagonists. Yeah,
Fair.
it's fair.
That's fair.
But if you had to give me an answer,
Oh dear.
what would be your best judgment? Be your
Isn't AI great?
best.
Yes.
There we go. If I had to make a guess. She appears to have a relatively athletic slim build. Given this, a plausible estimate might be around a B or a C cup size. There you go.
They look bigger than that, though. In the
They
games.
do look a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a lot of armor and padding, isn't it?
True. Well, apart
So-
from 3. She wasn't wearing a lot of
Oh,
armor
no,
or
she
padding
wasn't.
then.
She was wearing basically a boob tube in
Yeah,
3,
she
wasn't
was,
she?
yeah,
Boob
yeah.
tube and miniskirt.
Yeah.
Jill's diet is purely green herbs, and her cup size is a M. M? Where is that replying to?
It's a medium.
Oh, it's a
Fanta.
medium Fanta. Sorry, like the chat split weirdly. Then that's strange. I'm not used to.
You forgot how computers
I
work.
don't get technology. Anyway, I think we've been wittering on
Yeah,
the
that's-
internet for long enough.
That's enough waffling. Yeah.
Yeah, but so thank you. Honestly, we thought like we have not been doing this for like 2 years or about 3 years, and we thought like if we turn this on, is anyone gonna
Yeah.
is anyone gonna come in? I'm so like pleased that you guys decided to come in,
Yeah,
hang out, have a
you
chat for a
turned
bit.
up. It's been great.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to playing more classics and getting through our backlog.
Yes.
And yeah,
We've got a huge backlog to get through.
absolutely, and yeah, clearing out some of the games off the shelf. This was awesome, lads. Thank you,
Cheers.
Bucket
Yeah,
Cotters.
thank
I
you.
appreciate all your time, and I hope we've brightened your day a little bit with our silliness,
Shenanigans. Yeah.
Shenanana.
Yeah.
Really cool. Please do more. We will do. We'll
Yeah.
be back. But as for now, that's our time.
Yes.
And
We're done.
until the next time, I've been Bren,
I've been Jane.
and we'll see you next one. Bye.
Find the button.
I'm looking for it. It's there. I found it. Bye.